I
Yay.
am going to make a quick note of what time that we got everyone here. Okay.
7:10 p.m.
Everyone is here
or 6:10 for
at 6:10 p.m. Let's get started.
You're not allowed to
Welcome.
Shatner the whole thing. Please don't Shatner it.
What?
Don't Shatner the whole game.
I'm not trying to Shatner it. I'm not trying to Shatner anything. Okay. Welcome to Korvosa. Hello everybody. Welcome to the first session of our Curse of the Crimson Throne campaign. Curse of the Crimson Throne is an adventure using the Pathfinder First Edition system. It takes the entire story takes place in, or most of the entire story takes place in the city of Korvosa. Korvosa is a nation state in the city of Zyph'eria. As you can see, we've got a nice, lovely map of the city here. And it is full of all walks of life. You've got humans, you've got dwarves, elves, orcs, goblins, other things. It's a big trading city for its economy. Additionally, it hosts a wizard's academy, a fighting school. It's got multiple different, basically town militias, things like that. So we've got a pretty varied city here. But today we are not talking about anything that has to do with wars or national politics or big magical bullshit. Today we are dealing with personal vendettas. Each of your characters has been affected by the same man, whether it'll be in different ways, and we'll go over those in just a second. But in the meantime, you have all been sent a note about this man named Gaedrenn Lamm. The note says, I know what Gaedrenn Lamm has done to you. He has wronged me as well. I know where he dwells, yet cannot strike at him. Come to my home at 3 Lancet Street at sunset. Others like you will be there. Gaedrenn must face his fate, and justice must be done. The weird thing about this note is that there's no name attached to it, and it showed up basically at wherever your character calls home, or like their place of work or something. So let's do a quick introduction of our player characters and maybe where they would have received this note. So who would like to begin?
I'll go first.
Oh, and also please note what your previous tie to the mob boss Gaedrenn Lamm is.
All right. Yeah. So my name's Brik Zunder. You can usually find me. I do some dirty work up at the piers, just there on the on Old Korvosa there. But every now and then I'll make my way down into North Point or the Heights, and I'll do some work there at the at the bars and stuff like that, and provide a little bit of muscle. But I'm here because that bastard he betrayed me, and I wasn't about ready to stand for that. I've worked too hard to have something like this taken away from me, and so I'm out here getting what's due to me.
All right, so that's Brik. Who would like to go next?
I can. This is Zyph'eria, and I am down in Midland at the bar called the Bitter Wind. I've been working there for a few years now since my mother was killed by Lamm. Biter has been very kind about allowing me to continue staying and learning from the various priests who wander through his bar. Yeah, I'm a little bit upset about the whole fact that I found her ring in a pawn shop, and they were able to identify that he was the one who sold it there, and I'm out to get him.
All right, all right. So we got some betrayal, we've got some murder. Valros?
Yes, my name is Valros Lucyne. I am a druidic shift. I'm a shifter that lives in the Grey District under the mentorship of Bishop Kieran de Bear. I'm a follower of Pharasma, and I work helping keep the graveyards maintained, helping maybe keep out some pests, stuff like that. And I also have a personal vendetta against Gaedrenn Lamm for the fact that growing up, I was considered one of what is called the Little Lambs, basically child slave pickpockets. And I thought I would be able to get rid of this nightmare, but now that this note has shown up, I should really see it through.
All right. And Genie, how about Harper?
Harper Prescott would have received the letter in their home/office in Midland, where they receive a number of different inquiries about other happenstances, and they assumed this must have been a possible crime or something to inspect, and were surprised when it was actually addressed to their own personal wrongdoings of when they had their brother wrongly framed for murder, but they managed to keep their family honor with their wits and possibly a sword cane as to maintain their prestige. But now they continue to fight for the innocent and proving them such.
Alrighty, so we've got a bouncer, a gravekeeper, a cleric in training, and a private eye, or a lawyer, or a little bit of both.
Who's to say?
Who's to say? Love it. Okay, so you've all been told to come to this little place on 3 Lancet Street. God, I hope I remembered that right. Yeah, 3 Lancet Street. And you head over there. So you can see where I've made this little purple circle. That is basically where the location is. And as you walk up to this random building, it looks abandoned when you arrive. So what does your character do when they first get to 3 Lancet Street?
Brik goes in. He looks at the building, looks at the door, and just opens the door.
He just walks straight in. Okay, so Brik, you've just walked in. Do you there's no lights on or anything. The interior of this small humble home, there's just a single cozy chamber. There's a fragrant haze of flowers and strong spices. And the aroma seems to be coming from several sticks of incense smoldering in wall-mounted burners that look like butterfly winged elves. You may recognize this as one of the many portrayals of Desna, the goddess of travel, fortunes, fortune-telling, things like that. And the smoke kind of gives the room this like hazy, dreamy feel. The walls are draped with beautiful tapestries. One shows a black skulled beast that's juggling human hearts. Another shows a pair of angels that are dancing on top of a snowy mountain. A third depicts a tall hooded figure that is just shrouded in fog and holding a flaming sword in a skeletal hand. So these are all like really big, expensive looking tapestries. And there are several brightly colored rugs on the floor. But the room's only actual furnishings are there's a wooden table that's covered by a bright red throw cloth and several elegant, like, tall back chairs. So if you've ever seen like like an old timey like seance room, it's kind of like a big like seance table. And in the middle of this table, there is a basket covered by a blue cloth. But there are currently no lights on, though there are some like candles you see. So you could theoretically, Brik, you could turn on some lights, or you could just sit in one of the chairs. You make your choice.
I mean, Brik has dark vision, so but he's gonna go in and look around, and it's like it's a little dark in here, and he'll go and he'll flip on a light.
Okay, yeah. So he maybe lights a candle, and when you do so, you notice that there is a there is a note on one of the on the table next to the basket. And I think around this time, Zyph'eria shows up. You see that there is a single, very large person inside of this building. You don't know if this is your host. And there's a couple of candles on, maybe, now.
Okay. If the door's open, I'll like knock on it, and say, hello. Is anybody? Oh, hi. I'm Zyph'eria. I was asked to come here.
My name is Brik. I was also asked to come. Yeah.
It is a pleasure to meet you, Brik.
You too,
Just call me Zeph.
Zeph, got it.
Everybody calls me.
Valros is probably not long sees two people walk in and like, well, this is the place.
Yeah.
She doesn't say anything. She doesn't interrupt the conversation though.
So-
Not like me. No.
So
I mean,
Valros
I look around to see if there's anybody behind me and possibly spot her or them. So I'm going to continue walking in and look at that note on the table and read it.
All right, yeah. So the notes here, I've put it in the center of the map here, but it says, "Thank you for coming. I had to step out for a bit, but shall return shortly. Please, excuse me. Please have a seat while you wait. The basket under the table contains bread and drink for you." And sure enough, if you take aside this blue cloth, there are some relatively freshly baked loaves of bread and a single bottle of a nice wine produced in Magnamar, to the north of Korvosa, kind of the sister city.
Oh.
Are there cups as well?
Yeah, there's some nice little like wooden cups that are in there. They're not very big, so you probably have to refill a lot, but yeah.
Well,
There are 6 cups in this little layout here. So
I hand the bottle to Zeph, and I'm like, my hands are a little big. You want to pour some?
certainly, sir.
and I think around this time is when Harper, what do you do when you arrive? What does Harper do?
Harper kind of scans the perimeter for any kind of traps or if anyone's hiding. Very
Yeah.
suspicious at all times.
The only people that seem to be like invisible. If you want to roll a perception, you can roll a perception check.
Well, now I have to type out my own rolls.
You can say them if you'd like. If that is preferable.
Just saying them.
Yeah, you can just say them out to the group.
Mm.
You can roll your clicky clacky dice, your home ones.
I do like the
Clicky
clicky.
clacks.
Mhm.
Yeah, I decided that.
Shiny math rocks.
Yeah, I don't want to take away the stimming of rolling
Fair.
the click clack rocks.
17.
17? Oh yeah, that's plenty good. Yeah, so you're looking around and you do not see really anything of note. You see some people inside that seem to be meeting one another, but there's no sense. There's no real There's no idea of traps or people lying in wait or anything like that. So you're probably good.
Then Harper will enter
Mm-hmm.
and praise the group, and then probably step forward, not taking any of the bread or drink though.
Okay.
Brik like has the loaf of bread in his hand and like a mouthful of it, and he's like tearing off a piece. He's like, "What's up with bread?
I'm good, thanks.
There's plenty of it. Yeah, I'll give you another."
I'm pretty good. I'm full. I'm full.
Brik needs his gains.
More for me, and he just like takes off another piece and like shoves it in his mouth. He's like,
Okay.
Heard you don't want some of this wine. It seems to be good. I'm going to pass this person. Hi, I'm Zyph, and there was a note on the table that we should enjoy the bread and wine. And I look at Brik. I'm like, you probably should share a little bit.
"Oh, I do love the bread."
Very
Share
good.
me off a hunk.
Tears her off a chunk.
One of the, I mean, it's a large cup, but it's itty bitty in his hands.
Yeah, he grabs it with like 3 fingers, and he's like, just sips it.
And I'm gonna like check out the tapestries.
Yeah, so you take a look at the tapestries. As I described earlier, they seem to be there's the black skulled beast juggling human hearts, the dancing angels, the hooded guy with the flaming sword. They're very nice, high quality tapestries. And the symbolism seems to be some alternative depictions of a typical. Actually, no, sorry, I'm not going to say this. Please roll. What would this be? Knowledge, maybe knowledge arcana, knowledge religion, or knowledge local. I think would all be fair choices.
Local then.
All right.
That's a
Could I-
10 for knowledge local.
Can I roll a knowledge religion?
If you're interested in looking at the tapestries, yes.
Yeah. That's a unnatural 20.
A natural 20? All right. So so
Yeah.
you're taking a look. These do appear to be like certain artists' depictions of a typical like harrowing spread, or some specific harrow cards. Let me get the got a couple of let me just I've got too many tabs open. It's a gosh dang mess in here.
Mm-hmm. Dual monitors, my boy. Have all the tabs you want.
You got me there. I used to actually have a physical Harrow deck that I had way back in the day, and I'm pretty sure I gave it to my roommate in college, but I can't remember which roommate because I had like 5 since I bought the thing to like when I've no longer owned it, so I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So one of these is the Fiend. One of these is the Dance. And one of these is I gotta find it. Where is it hiding? Oh shit. The Fiend, the Dance, and Um, oh God. The Vision. There we go. So, for an unnatural 20, I'll give you what those are. So, the Vision is usually considered the chaotic neutral card of intelligence. The Fiend is the lawful evil card of strength, and the Dance is the lawful good card of dexterity. So, there you go.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. And you can tell people if you'd like.
Valros is keeping to herself right now. She doesn't trust this. She's here because she thinks it's fate.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, as you are pondering these, and as like Brik is enjoying bread, I don't know what's Harper doing while people are looking at tapestries, and Brik is like horking down some gains.
Tried to look at the tapestries. They did not observe a lot.
You observe that they are good-looking they are well-made tapestries.
Nice observation.
You see, you hear a little bit of shuffling, as the door to the this little like fortune telling shop, because that's pretty much what this is, opens up with a little like ringing bell that you had noticed when you first came in, and you see that a woman walks in, and let me pull up a picture of her. Yeah. Oh no, that made her all like her face shape is wrong. Let me try to do this again. Okay, there we go.
Okay,
Much
she is.
better. Okay.
Ooh.
So this is her. So this woman walks in. She's kind of a middle-aged Varisian woman. She's got the nice colorful bandana. She's wearing like very, she's wearing like a gray brown shawl. But under that she's wearing very typical like brightly colored clothes, lots of exciting like patterns embroidered in the fabric. And you can tell that this is like partially like it's a very common like Varisian style to wear your clothes in, but it is also partially so Zyph'eria, you would absolutely recognize like the style as like a style that like your family had been big on wearing. But another part of it is like that she's wearing this like very solid like gray blackish brownish shawl on top of it all, which kind of like mutes her whole look quite a bit. And Zyph'eria, I think Zyph'eria specifically roll knowledge local for this.
Oh. I rolled a natural 5 for a 25.
Hey.
Damn. Okay, so
Nice.
you recognize that like these sorts of shawls are worn by Varisian people who are in mourning. They've lost a loved one recently. So this woman, she walks in, this middle-aged woman walks in, and she's speaking very softly, which I only specify because I am a loud person, and I'm going to try and roleplay this as a soft talker, but I cannot guarantee anything. Thank you for coming, my friends, and for putting up with my unconventional methods of contacting you. I have reason...
Of course, thanks for the bread. Really good.
Of course.
Right.
I have reason to remain hidden, you see. A vicious man who would like to see some great harm done to me if he knew I was reaching out for help. This man has done something terrible not only to me, but to each of you as well. I speak, of course, of Gaedrenn Lamm, a man whose cruelty and capacity to destroy the lives of those he touches are matched only by his gift for avoiding reprisal. You see, a year ago, his thieves stole my hero deck from me, and it's important to me. It's an heirloom passed down through a dozen generations, and my sole means of support. When Lamm's pickpockets stole it, my son Aaron tracked them down and returned my deck to me. But Adriel had him followed, and soon after he left my home, his thugs murdered him. I sought help from the Korvosa guard, but they turned me away. So I asked around. I paid my bribes, I consulted my deck for advice, and recently I was finally rewarded. Found out where he lives. He can be found in an old fishery north of here at West Pier 17, where he is currently training abducted children to be pickpockets and count his stolen treasures. I need your help. I can't face this man on my own, and the guard moves so slowly that if they were willing to help, I am positive he would know of their coming well in advance, and even if he were caught, there's no guarantee he'd be punished. This criminal has evaded the law for decades. In my knowledge, at least 50 or 60 years. But I think you all know of these frustrations as well. I've heard that Gaedrenn has wronged each of you. So, I think it's time for him to pay.
You're damn right it's time for him to pay.
I do agree with you, dear lady. I'm sorry for your loss, and I understand it as well.
Valros is pretty quiet. She has like the holy symbol of Pharasma tied to her belt with like a little, like some twine. She's been like holding it the whole time, like running her thumb over the spiral of it, and looks up and just, if that's how it shall be, I'll help.
Harper grunts as if he's been thinking, but more just goes like, yeah, I think you're right about that.
So, where do you think we should start then?
Well, I have tracked him to West Pier 17. That seems to be where he's been hiding out. If you're familiar with Korvosan dock law, if a building's owners abandon the building, then it stays open or it stays basically on the market for 2 years before the city owns it. But the city is notoriously bad at managing the buildings that it owns. So it appears that what he's done is he has found an abandoned fishing pier, and he has set up shop there. So I would suggest that if you want to find him, you go to what appears to be his current hideout. I can't guarantee he will be there for long. He seems to move around quite frequently, but that's what I know.
Yeah, we should definitely track him down, and then we should kick his ass.
That's it's a fairly broad one.
Or perhaps more. I mean, this man has so many crimes that he has done that I have heard of. It would not be against my thoughts to do more than just kick his ass.
So we kick his ass twice.
Agreed. Yes, absolutely.
Sure.
Got it. Yeah, all right.
A double ass kicking.
The double ass kicking.
The legendary
Legends
double ass
foretold of the double ass kicking. And it should only be fit that I, Brik, deliver it upon him.
Amazing.
Right.
Amazing.
You said that you had read the cards for us, lady?
Hmm?
Said that you had read the cards and they led you to us. Is that correct? I understood.
The cards led me to you, and the cards also led me to Gaedrenn Lamm. So
Understood.
Do you happen to remember what exact pickpocket like, or who the pickpocket was, their general area.
I
might.
hold no ill will toward the particular pickpocket. It was a child who stole from me.
Yes, I'm aware.
I sent my son simply to collect it back. I do not recall the specific child. This was very recently, but I was a little bit more obsessed with the fact that I opened up my shop one morning to find a hat box with my son's head and hands severed and inside of it. So
That sounds like him.
has a tendency to kind of wipe your memory of other things.
Do you remember the general area? I have a general knowledge of how his pickpockets operate.
Yeah, I was down by I was purchasing some stuff in the fish market, and so I was just kind of walking around shopping around on Saturdays where they have all the artisanal marketeers. That's a wrong word. Fishmongers
Yes.
who are out selling the fish. The union mandated like day where they do like a 4 hour like just anyone can sell stuff. You usually get good prices.
Let's see. No, I don't think I have any. I don't have any ranks in local knowledge because of Valros's background. I was hoping that she might figure out how she could remember to see what I could roll to remember.
You can always roll anyway.
Remember what
Well,
you
she doesn't-
can about like being a
Being a lamb, yeah.
yeah, being a lamb. Go ahead and just roll like intelligence or wisdom. I mean, it's just to remember something, so I don't think I'll let you pick if you want to do intelligence or wisdom for that.
Yeah. What were the roots? Okay. Yeah. So that's a 13 to remember any particular roots or operation particulars about the fish market area that you're talking about.
So how long was Valros working for Lamm?
From about the ages of like 6 to 13. So
Okay,
about
so
7 years.
a solid length of time, yeah. So
Yeah.
you know that Lamm very commonly tends to work on the docks because not only does he just like he thinks that like sea air is good for him because he has trouble breathing, he's really old. But also while you don't know like his specific fishery, in fact, while you were working for Lamm, you remember the operation moving no less than like 3 times. You know that most of the time when like you were working on like old abandoned fishing docks and stuff, he liked to do stuff near the fish markets because that's where people were shopping. So it was a really easy place for him to make you go and try and steal shit from people. But also, when there were less shoppers out, he would make you grind up basically like low quality fish that were kind of tossed away and that were like like old dead fish, mutated specimens, fish that were not really eating fish, and he would have you like have you like grind them up and pulverize them and stuff, and he would sell them as either fertilizer or bait like chum for sharks, or occasionally you remember that you made dock dumplings, which are just like a kind of a slurry porridge of fish guts and ground up low quality fish meat, put into a pretty like cheap and easy to make like rice dough, and they'd be kind of like baked, and he would have you go sell those to like the local poor.
Yeah.
And so you actually know that like probably one of the easier way, if you were actually trying to track down Gaedrenn Lamm, one of the easier ways to do that is like find who's selling dock dumplings and just like follow them around. But you actually know exactly what pier he's at. One thing you do remember is that one of Gaedrenn Lamm's employees, and the only employee that you remember sticking with Lamm the entire time you worked there, was a man, kind of another middle-aged man named Yargan Balko, who was an alchemist who actually produced a couple of like spices that he would sprinkle into the dock dumplings to make them more palatable. Because a lot of times they were made of like fish that was basically rotten by the time it got to you.
Yeah.
I am going to run to the bathroom. How about the four of you talk strategy? You now know of where the dock is. I will transfer your image, or so you can see the map that I've got for the docks. Here, if you go on Roll20, I have now switched you over, so you can now see this is Pier 17. I would like Genie, if you could send me an image that you want to use as a character reference that we can turn into a mini really quick, please find that and send that to me. But go ahead and strategize now.
So on the way there, Valros is probably going to carefully talk, give like the tidbits of information that she remember. Like she remembers they sell dock dumplings. It's a very common thing that he likes to do to make a little extra cash. Balko, she talks about Balko on the way there. Though she's not really saying exactly why she knows these things, she's just saying that she knows them. And this is generally how he operates when he's by the sea.
Right, okay, but can we get some dock dumplings on the way back?
I will throw up if I see you eat.
But they taste good, though.
I'm sure we can find some.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay, we can get some, yes.
Yes.
I suggest if we're going to find whoever is selling them, that our best option is probably question who they're getting these dumplings from, and go from there. There's probably a few people that are selling.
That would give away that we're looking for someone.
Not quite.
I would just worry that, one, it's always a potential trap, but if anybody knows we're looking for him, other than this unnamed woman who just gave us the address to go to, then get back to him.
It could. Or we could also try find what was his name? What's his bastard? Balko. He made the spices. He made the spices for those dumplings. We could try and find him.
But wait, I thought we knew where he was already, so why don't we just go there and,
Right.
pow.
But if he's not, if Gaedrenn isn't there when we show up, could be an issue. I don't like to run in. I'm not exactly one to run it, especially when it comes to Gaedrenn. He's a slimy, slippery bastard of a man.
No, that's smart. Never go in head first. Don't just barge in. There's always gonna be people there.
Always.
I got a really hard head. It's not a problem.
Yes, he also.
You sure do.
I'm also worrying about those pickpockets. They're just kids. If we go in, he has no problem using them as bait or shields.
I will tell Adriel, you do know that usually when Gaedrenn Lamm sets up shop, he rarely leaves his office.
Mm-hmm.
And he rarely actually does dirty work himself. He kind of has like a rotating cast of ne'er-do-wells that work for him. And while he's the brains of the operation, he like even over the years, like you knew him, he kind of went from being like someone who could walk easily to someone who now has trouble like leaving his office. and he's just like really uncomfortable all the time. And so he actually, like, the likelihood of him like picking up and really rapidly clearing out shop is very low.
He's not one to easily skip town. Physically.
Right, so then when we get to the dock, we have him right where we want him because he can't leave.
Yes. I'm worried about his hired muscle.
Agreed. There could definitely be somebody in there beyond him, and I don't know enough about who he hangs with to know how dangerous they might be.
It's a rotating cast. If the four of us are any indication, he has no trouble throwing someone into the line of fire to save his own ass.
Y'all can see the outline of the building and not inside of it, right?
Correct.
Okay,
Yes.
good. I was really hoping that was the case. Let me also reveal where the door is. Oh, there's a door there. There's a door there.
So going around. So is there like. So this is just the building, or is this just like a. The outside of the building, is this like the walls of the building and.
Yeah, this
Yeah, it
is
looks
basically-
like there might be something out back, but yeah, for the most part, it's just the outline of the building.
Oh yeah, there's a ship.
First
out
thing.
back.
If someone wants to come with, I think good to split up into groups of two so we can get one person to one group on each side to see where the entrances and exits are. Whoever's sneaky, come with me.
I can do that.
Okay, I'm gonna go around to
Here, let me
I'll go
reveal
around
the
to this side.
windows, too.
Oh,
Some windows. So, you kind of set off at sunset. It is nighttime now. Do you want to be out and about at night?
It's probably better to sneak in at night.
Agreed. I always do my best work at night.
agreed.
Right.
Very good.
Alright, so that leaves me and you, big guy.
Yeah. I give you like a playful punch on the arm.
I rub my arm because it probably hurts a bit more. A bit more than intended. I'm old, okay?
All right, so you two are gonna go like around back, right, or like the side door?
Yeah.
We'll go over to the left side of the building. And
Yeah.
there seems to be a door on this side and maybe another one back towards the water.
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna hit like this door right there.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Yeah, it's like we should go in that door there.
Hey David, can I do a perception check to see if there are any, like, sneaky ways, like, smaller entrances, like, where would he knows that the lambs will go in and out of these places. Is there a way for them to sneak in, like, a smaller crevice or something, like a small, like, hidey hole, really?
Really, your best options, there's some windows. The building does not yet seem to be in as bad enough disrepair as to have it's not likely in enough disrepair to have like big cracks in it.
Mm-hmm.
So can we look in through those windows, or would, is there light coming out, or?
Are you okay?
Yeah, so there's light coming out of. Okay, select move. There we go. So there is light coming out of these windows. So those are the ones that Brik and Harper can see out of. And then you're on the side that doesn't have any windows. It only has doors. So
can I do a perception anyways?
Sure, yeah.
I want to see
absolutely.
if I want to check. She's paranoid right now. She does not want to be here,
Yeah, give
and
me
she
some
knows it's
perception.
dangerous as hell.
Give me some perception check. Absolutely.
Ooh, nat 20
Oh,
Nice.
plus my perception, so that's a 26.
Yeah, so coming from here, you can hear the sounds of like feet moving around and people that seem to be, it sounds like people like slapping fish against tables and then like cutting them and stuff. It's like the sound of people working in a fishery.
Mhm. Dave, can you please make the sound of fish slapping against the table for me?
Yeah, here, I'm gonna do some
You're gonna have to turn your video back on too, Dave, so we can all watch.
Yeah, okay. So welcome to the oh, what's it called? Not the Boom studio, but the
Welcome to the BuzzFeed Test Kitchen. We're gonna be making dock dumplings today.
Sounds terrible.
and
Ooh.
some nice cutting sounds of people cutting through like, soft spongy meat.
Fleshiness, yeah.
Yeah, fleshy sounds. And you hear from the further room, you can hear somebody giggling. Like, work, little lambs. Work more, yes.
Gross.
Shit.
I'm told that the big part of voice acting is really acting with your face. So.
Valros just gags, just ugh.
Valros, you do not recognize that voice, by the way.
Well, she heard lambs, and just gags in on instinct.
Lambs is a trigger, yeah.
Yeah.
Glad I have not spent any time with that man.
Definitely working there, so we don't want to. I don't want to. Ideally, we won't antagonize them all, or if we do, we really should leave room for some escape. Those are children in there.
So be clumsy and let them run out the door?
Yes. Leave a window open. They know how to get out.
Okay.
On our side, can we peek in some of these windows here? Just to, I mean, is that scene that you described what we saw there, or is that just what we heard?
Yeah, it depends on which window you want to peek in. But you're gonna have to give me a stealth roll. Give me a stealth roll.
All right.
I'd like to peek in this window.
Okay.
Because I thought I was better at stealth than I am. Sadly,
How about
I'm
the one
wrong.
you're standing right
Yeah.
next to?
Yeah. Harper's going to the top one. I'll go to this bottom one here.
Okay.
Okay. Wish me luck.
Now I get to start rolling perception rolls.
Oh, thank God. Oh, okay. I rolled an 18, but I have a -2, so it's a 16.
Mine's
Still not bad.
because I have a +2 for dexterity and then a -2 for my armor, so it all balances out.
Hey.
Well, Harper, you lucked out because you're apparently a stealthy enough boy, and whoever would have spotted you has shit perception right now. Brik, which window are you looking in again?
This bottom one here.
Oh man, you really lucked out because while whoever might have seen you, was not looking through that window and therefore did not see you.
Which is funny because I imagine like Brik like walks up to the window, he's like, "Oh shit, I should be hiding," and like crouches down, and like you just see the top of Brik's head.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
But it's
However, Brik,
Window.
give me a perception check, please.
Ooh, what is my perception roll? Also not phenomenal, but we'll make it happen. Nat 20, baby.
Nice. We're
Okay,
using them all
nice.
early. Let me get a glass of water. I'll be right back.
So as you are creeping up to this window, did that just get revealed or did that just get hidden? That just got hidden.
I just got hidden. Yeah.
How do I... Give me reveal areas. Come on. There we go. So you see there is a bedroom in here. And there doesn't seem to be anyone inside, but you hear what sounds like it's coming from another room. It specifically what sounds like it's coming from this room right here that you almost were looking into. You hear a, "Oi, what was that?" And you hear the sounds of someone walking around, and you hear a door creak open. It's, "Come on, Bluey. Come on. Come now. Somebody bound. Come take a look around with me." And you hear the sounds of fine boots clicking against wood, and the sounds of a dog sniffing around.
And this door right here, that mid door that we were just at, opens up.
Which one? The A1? Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll call it.
Oh no, not A1. We were over at A3, I guess.
Let me check and see if that is a door. I thought that was a window, but it might be a door.
It appears to be a door.
Yes.
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 Oh, it is a door, but it is locked.
Okay, so but the boots and the dog come out of A1. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. They seem
Okay.
the sound seems to have come out of A. Wait, you can't see A6. So the
No.
door where you were just standing next to, the A3 door, they seem to have come out of that room and into the room closest
Into another
to
room that
A1.
we can't see. Yeah.
That you can't see.
Do I see anything from my window?
Did you roll perception?
Can we do that?
Yes, please. Well, I mean, yeah, you see stuff from your window, but
24.
okay, let's give you some perception. So you see all of this. Let's reveal that. Come on. Okay. So what you see here is a big workroom, and there are there are 5 children that seem to be just like collecting, like they're making like a big fish slurry right over here.
It's my favorite type of slurry.
Yummy. Fish-based slurry. And so they're all collecting fish from like these little bins, and they're moving them over here. And standing over them is this big half-orc who seems to be like giggling as he cracks a flail against the ground. And every time he cracks his flail, the children like wince, and he's like, like he really is fucking getting off with that. So.
Oh, it's a right proper jerk over there. I'll tell you that much. Giving us orcs a bad name.
Disgusting.
Eels.
Most of us on the left-hand side of the building see this person exiting the front door. I think you said they were going out.
No, they were walking around inside. So.
Oh,
Yeah. That's what we were just talking about there.
And let's actually, what we'll do now, we're gonna roll some initiative.
Oh,
Okay.
fine.
Not necessarily that combat is starting now. I just want us to be prepared for when combat starts. No, those are terrible
that's
rolls.
that's not a deep. There, that's a deep.
What is my initiative?
That's a nap. That's a 1.
Beautiful.
You'll go tomorrow.
Don't worry. I'm right there behind you. I got a 4.
I'm gonna put it in dice rolls.
Man,
on Discord.
everybody rolled bad. I love it.
Hey, David, can you add a text channel under with the voice channels maybe for the in-game?
A text channel?
Can you add it?
There is
Where do you
already
look
a.
at?
I already have a game in game. There's a channel for dice rolls.
Mm-hmm.
I lied. It's actually a 3, so you know a little better.
There you go.
So I did roll in roll 20, and I got a 20.
Oh, nice. Very quick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, where the fuck did he go?
Don't worry. Genie and I are gonna hold down the bottom.
If anyone goes after us, I'll be shocked.
Right.
You're gonna be shocked. Holy shit, he's already kind of scary. I'm now even more intimidated. Okay, so and Yargan. Yargan.
Jorgen.
His name is Yargan. Jorgen von Strangle. That is not his name.
But it is a great name.
It is a good name. He is not deserving.
Good name. He's not deserving of that name.
He's not
Right.
deserving of a good name like that. Yes. Okay. So we're gonna go to the Dice Rolls channel. Oh, beautiful. And so that's. Oh, can everyone change our names to our character names so
Oh, that's fair.
Brain can read them better and call people by their character names?
I'm sorry, what?
In Discord, can we
In
change
Discord,
Okay.
our player names to our character names? I think that would be a dope thing.
mm,
Okay.
In the parentheses is my actual name, pronoun.
Yes. I thank you for everyone who added their pronouns. I will also add mine. That is important.
there we go.
Brik has a
Oh,
4. What was Harper's total again?
3.
3. All right. Oh, disgusting. Disgusting. You will not be the last person to move each round. I'm just gonna say it.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Okay. So,
I'm doing math with my fingies. Okay, so we're gonna start moving as if there is an initiative, even though most characters are not currently in combat. I just have a feeling, got a feeling, that this is gonna go south real quick. So
What?
No.
but never.
So yeah, Harper, as far as you can see, Giggles is not looking at you. In fact, as one of the children walks past him, he hits them with his flail. It is a light blow, not designed to kill, but he seems to be enjoying beating the shit out of a kid. Because he's a piece of shit.
Is that audible from where Valros is?
Yeah, Valros, you hear the sounds of a kid that has just been struck, and you hear that giggling you heard earlier.
We gotta go in there right now.
I motion for Brik. Is that it, Brik?
Yep.
Brik to come over here to our window.
Oh yeah. And he, as much as a 300-pound individual, creeps along the.
I forgot to ask the question. How big are these windows?
These are not very big. Like theoretically, Harper might actually be able to fit through one of them. Brik could break the whole window frame and then just smash the area around it and squeeze through, but not be able to like if Brik was to go through this window, it would be counted as squeezing, which means you take penalties to like attack while doing it,
Yep.
and you're easier to hit. So
If you want, there is a door down there, Brik.
Yeah, I think that's a better idea.
Are these windows open already?
they're not open. In fact, they do not seem to be openable. They're just like regular glass windows, though, so it's not impossible to like smash them or something.
Okay, good to
So yeah, let's just go from the top of the order and just ask what everyone's doing. So, Zyph'eria, what you doing?
Having heard what's possibly the sound of a whip, I'm assuming we can hear it from here as well.
Yeah.
I'm going to begin by approaching these doors here that looks like there's double doors at A2, and I'm going to see if they're locked or unlocked.
Yeah, go ahead and move on over there. Yeah. Sliding around here.
I'm not sure if this is where the noise is coming from, but at this point, I'm willing to start the ruckus somewhere.
Yeah, this is the kind of the loading dock. These doors are. Oh, they are actually kept slightly ajar as a pungent fish odor kind of wafts out of them. And you see, like, next to the doors, there's like an old wagon, or like a wheelbarrow that has clearly been used relatively recently to move some fish guts and stuff from a loading dock to the inside of this room, and it seems to have been left here because whoever was using it isn't done with it yet. And that mistake looks like that mistake will cost them.
And what's the weather like right now?
The weather, it's nighttime. There's a little bit of fog rolling off of the bay, and into the area. Not enough to really obscure any vision, but enough to set a nice gloomy atmosphere.
I'm going to see if I can get one of my breezes to like push the door open a bit further as I stand over here to the side of the building.
Yeah. Roll a. So you get cast. So how do your breezes work? Is it
basically they're basically always surround me, and I can make them slightly stronger to like keep arrows away and stuff like that, non-magical attacks. But if I really want to, I can use once a day. I can use them like push things away that are over 30 feet away.
Oh yeah, then definitely. If you want to use that, you absolutely can open one of these doors all the way.
I just want to push a little bit of wind up against it to see if it'll like creak open, so that we can see better into there.
Okay. Yeah. So you push this door open, and I am not going to reveal all the way around the corner, but I will reveal what you'd be able, like the angle you'd be able to see. And you see there's like a bunch of kids working. And they're these kids are like cutting up the fish and loading them into a wheelbarrow that they seem to be able to wheel. And you notice like one of the kids who looks slightly older than the other kids, he's like, "Hey, someone go close that door."
So if a kid gets close to the door, I'm going to see if I can grab them and drag them out of the building.
Yeah, so this boy with the pantaloons is gonna.
Is that his character name, Boy with Pantaloons?
Yes, his character.
Pantaloons, yeah.
Boy with pantaloons. His name is Pens. And he goes to close the door. And what do you do?
I'm also going to be motioning to Valros that, that I see 5, doing my best to communicate by, thieves sign or something, that there's 5 people in there that I can see.
Valros could like pick up what Zyph'eria's doing. Valros is gonna try and close in, be a little less intimidating, hopefully, because she kind of gets what's going on with these kids a little bit. I wonder if I roll a charisma or like a bluff check, could she try and like basically access what she can remember from working under Lamm and see if she can bluff her way through talking this kid out of what he's doing.
Go ahead and roll either a raw charisma or like a diplomacy. I think a diplomacy would be good for this.
Okay, so that's a 15.
Okay.
She's like going up to this kid. Hey. Boss needs to know what's up. What's your progress? How much have you made this week?
And the kid's gonna look at you. He's gonna be like, you don't work with the boss.
I do.
No, you don't. Are you?
I do.
Are you a fucking cop? Are you a fucking cop? You have to tell me if you're a cop. You know that, right? That's like the Korvosa city law or something.
That's not how cops work. But Gaedrenn, you know how Gaedrenn is. He doesn't. He wants to make sure that everybody is watching. Always gonna be eyes kept on you.
No.
How much have you made this week?
No, fuck this. Last kid who talked to an outsider got fed to the gobble gut. I ain't fucking talking to you. Fuck you. I'm out. And he scampers back inside.
Shit.
And he's gonna be like, the cops are here. Cops. And
I'll do it.
Okay, time to hide.
And you just hear, what? The cops are here? Shit! Oh no! And
everybody cheese it.
Get the fuck
Scatter!
out. Oh god, scatter! Yeah. And a bunch of these kids like run out of your field of vision. Actually, Valros, you standing here, you actually looking, and you can see this whole room, so I'll just reveal it. And one of the kids, though, he kind of like looks and he makes brief eye contact with Zyph'eria, and you look at him and you're thinking to yourself, there's something off about this kid. So go ahead and make a quick perception check.
Eight.
Okay, so this is definitely a kid, but he's a weird kid, and he scampers up into the rafters along the wall.
Shit.
Right.
And you don't know where he went, so I'm gonna go hide him. There we go. He just fucking disappears.
I hate it when kids do that.
And like as he makes eye contact with you, his like mouth spreads into this really like evil, way too wide grin. He's like, and then So that was Zyph'eria. That was that scene, brief scene. And then Valros went. So and then he went. So that brings us to the next person, who you hear someone go like, "The cops are here. Come with me, Bluey." And you see the Valros and Zyph'eria. You can make a perception check.
19 perception.
Oh, same.
Both 19s, damn. So very, very briefly, you see this door open and reveal a man standing there. So Zyph'eria, he's just this guy. See, I revealed him here. I'll zoom in on him so you can get a better look at what he looks like. But he's this like kind of middle-aged, like blonde dude. His hair's all slicked back. He wears fancy clothes. He's got a wand and a bunch of like potion bottles and stuff, and little weird bottles of stuff that have little fuses on the end. You can't quite tell what those are at his belt. And before he shuts the door, Valros, you recognize this guy. This is Yargan. This is Yargan. This is one of the people that like for the long besides Gaedrenn Lamm, this is like the other person that treated you like shit for the whole time you lived here. You lived and worked in this child gang.
She wants to charge.
Oh fuck yeah. Fucking get it. Okay.
Crowell!
So you yell his name and he's like, shit! And he slams the door, and that is where we are going to stop in the initiative with this part. And we are going to move to the next people in the order, which are oddly enough. So Brik, you have just heard some commotion going on. You've heard one of the people that you like traveled here with just yelled someone's name, and you heard some clattering and stuff. What are you gonna do?
Brik's going through the door.
Yeah, this door is locked, so you're gonna need to make a strength, Zunder, or some sort of some sort of attack. But
can and will do. That's a very good roll. How does a 23 sound?
23 sounds fantastic. To break the door?
Yeah.
So Brik, describe Brik's technique when he breaks doors.
So I imagine that that like Brik goes to grab the handle and like just tries to yank the door, and like the handle just removes itself from the door, and then so he just like reaches in and like unlocks it and then opens the door.
I love that. Yeah. So so Brik, you just like you have this like cartoonish moment where you rip the door handle off, and then you just like reach in and open the door from that. And we're gonna reveal what you see here. I'm gonna move this guy over here because he is not actually hiding in that room. He's hiding in the rafters of another room.
Yeah.
You're in an office.
Is anyone in this office, or does it seem empty?
It seems like someone was just inside this office, but may have just left to go to a different room.
Okay. Knowing that it came from the other side, I guess I'm gonna continue my movement through the office and into this next room there.
All right, yeah, this door is already open, and you actually can see inside of it. Oh no, I didn't want to open Outlook. Jesus. And you see, as you open the door, you see a middle-aged blonde man with slick back hair standing next to kind of a mangy, really just like beat to shit looking dog.
Mm-hmm.
And the dog seems like really eager to go chew some people up. And this dude is like he has slammed the door behind him, and he's looking at you. And before we go, before we get to next round, he's like, "Oh dear," and and then we are gonna go to Harper. So Harper, as you've been watching this guy that's over here seems to have heard someone yelling, "Ah, it's the cops! It's the cops!" And he's like moving around to go check on it. So he's actually moved away from the kid he was beating up. And Harper, what do you do?
So everyone else is down the commotion over here.
Mm-hmm.
And
Quick, we've got him distracted.
I don't think I have enough speed to get all the way up to where the commotion is. So I want to break this window I'm standing in front of.
Yeah.
Nice. Roll a. You could either do an attack with a weapon, or you could just do a like a strength check. I mean, it's your call what you want to do to try and break this window.
I'll just do strength. I don't feel like my weapons are necessarily made for this.
I mean, you could just. I will let you use your cane as like a cudgel
Yeah.
instead of
Yeah,
drawing
I'll do
the
that.
sword. And I'll let you just do. I'll let you do a. I'll let you do an attack roll on the window.
Okay. It's the same modifier, so you know.
Yep.
Perfect.
15.
That'll do it. So you take your cane, and do you do like the little like poke it in to try and like smash things around, or do you just like batter up swing the cane to break the window?
I was gonna just bring it up and swing it down, yeah.
Nice. So you just smash this window, and maybe like as you're swinging around in there, Harper, it's not quite perfect, so you kind of have to like rattle the cane around to like clean the window, so there's not like jagged glass up there.
Yeah.
But you actually now have a perfect little hole to poke your hand crossbow through if you want. So you could shoot at this guy standing over here, or at one of these orphans that are doing fish work. Don't do that.
I think you
I
got
mean, you can,
idea
but I
with
wouldn't
the first
recommend
one.
it.
I want to shoot at this little evil man, or this big evil man.
Yeah, this big evil man who hits kids.
Yes. All right. I'm just gonna say that's a no for me. It was a 5.
Oh no.
Nailed it.
Oh dear.
You nailed something.
Right.
Please don't make me hit a kid.
So you like poke your hand crossbow through. I'm thinking you're just like, it's like the yippee-ki-yay motherfucker moment. And you go to shoot, and it lands in the wall next to him. So he is now very much aware of you. And he turns around, and he's like, and he is now facing you. Can I flip him?
Excellent. That was my plan, of course.
Nope, that is not how I wanted to flip him.
Nailed it again.
Oops.
Now he's standing on his head and facing you. There we go. Okay, so now he's
His
facing you.
defense mechanism is standing on his head.
You've activated my trap card. Headstand.
Be stunned by my sick moves. Anyway, so he's now facing you. And he's like, "Wee!" And that then flippery doos us down to back to the top. And so,
Ooh, that's not.
I know who goes first. This terrifying child. So, Valros, you like charged in here all angry and shit. But in doing so, you didn't notice that scuttling along the rafters like a Spider-Man was this tiny gnome who pounces down on you with a what am I gonna do with his voice? What am I gonna do with his voice? He's got to speak in rhyme. I just know that much. He'd be like, "Snicker snack." Nope, sorry. Wait. He's like hanging onto the ceiling, right? Just give me a second. I've got it. Snickety-dee, snickety snack. Hookshank's gonna snicker attack you. Fuck! And then he's gonna pounce on you with his big kukri knife.
Valros activates her shifter talent.
Can you do that on someone else's when you're attacked?
It's a free action,
Oh, damn.
isn't it?
Nice.
Yeah, it's a free action.
If it's a free action, I do believe it has to be done on your turn.
Shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's going to attack you with his knife. Though you are not a reptile, so he doesn't get his hatred ability against you.
Cool.
Congratulations, you are not a lizard. So okay, that is a 16. Does a 16 hit Valros?
Ooh. My AC is 16 itself, so does the tie go to attacker or me?
Ties always go to the attacker, yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
So he's gonna
If he's landing on me, her armor is covered in spikes.
Well, technically he's just landing next to you. He did not do
Okay.
much damage. He did 4 stab damage with his knife.
Son of a
Kabibble.
little shit. Shepherd.
It's not much, but we're still first level, David.
That
I
is
know,
true.
right?
That is true. So he has stabbed you now. But guess what? Zyph'eria gets to answer that question with another question.
Can I get in there and stab him right back?
Sure.
Go get him.
You saw a scrappy child jump on your newfound friend, and stab her with a knife. What do you do?
I rolled a 13 to attack with my rapier.
A 13 to attack with your rapier. Damn. So yeah, that
Sorry,
will. Let's see. Will that hit him?
12 hit him.
That will unfortunately not hit him. He's too
Little
nimble. He's too slippery.
Kids and all that fish.
He you go to lunge at him with your rapier, and he just jumps into the crab, and he's like all scuttling around
Well,
and shit.
I'm just gonna call that good. I'll whisper to Harper or to Val that I've got her back.
Good. Okay. And that brings us to. Well, good thing is, Valros, you get to decide what happens next. This dude
So
just
she's
stabbed you
going
in the
to-
back, but the person you really want to kill is behind a door. What do you do?
Yeah. She's gonna yell, keep him distracted, and, keep the shepherd distracted if, the other lambs nearby, if they know anything, they recognize that slang term as just whoever's keeping them working.
Ooh,
Okay.
I like that. Flavorful.
So she's going to, look at this door, try to open it. Is it locked?
It is not locked, but you can feel that there's somebody on the other side trying to hold it closed. However, that's just a contest of strengths. So you can, try and shove through it, and I will let you make that. I will let you do that as a move action. So.
Fuck that. Can we get the sickle into the door?
Do you want The Shining this guy?
I was just gonna say, are you gonna Jack Nicholson the door here?
Well, she knows that her sickle is curved, so she's gonna aim for the just over the doorknob, because if he's holding a doorknob, there's a hand right behind it.
Yeah, roll it.
Yeah!
Yeah, roll it.
Come on. Roll into. Oh, that's funny.
Oh, fuck.
Nice.
Yeah, okay. So, that's pretty much like there were 3 things you could roll that would allow you to not only puncture the door but also get the guy on the other side. And you rolled a nat 20. I gotta give that to you because I do like the idea of like he's holding the door closed with his hand. He gets distracted by this 320-pound orc barging into the room. And while he's like, preparing to fight this orc, suddenly a fucking sickle just comes through his wrist. Like, ah! So you drive your sickle through and you just hear on the other side, fuck! And roll damage.
Okay. So that's a critical. So I'm gonna end up rolling ×2, right?
Yes. For criticals, I'm gonna let you roll twice as many dice. So to set a precedent for the rest of our game, I'm gonna let you roll twice as many dice or 3 times as many dice, depending on your critical, rather than just rolling it once and then multiplying that by 2 or whatever.
Okay.
Though I will not subscribe to Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition rules. If you roll a critical, you can multiply your modifier damage.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, the only thing that won't get enhanced by a critical is like if you get extra elemental damage, that doesn't get multiplied.
So that's 6 damage.
So 6 damage, Jesus. Okay.
Oh well, he's probably hearing from just getting a little louder because of the new hole in the door. Just like, what, you spicemonger, fish fucker, son of a bitch, goddamn!
You
Get your ass out of here!
I like that your go-to insult was spicemonger. That was 6 damage, Jesus.
Yeah.
God damn.
You don't have a hand anymore.
That's zesty. Zesty supreme, you might say.
Probably glittered, probably just spiced in was slang then insults used behind their backs by lambs that's packing lambs.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Hookshanks has... wow. Everyone is healthier than these 2 losers. Okay, and then Blue has... not much. Okay, so you've stabbed him in the hand, and he's like, ah! And he recoils from the... So on the other side of the door, and as he recoils from the door, he lets go of the handle, and you're able to easily push open the door, so you can now see him. And you can also see his dog that's right there. Yeah. That brings us now to... Giggles.
Giggles.
So
Oh,
this half orc that you just missed shooting at, Harper, he sees you and he picks up his flail and he starts like rotating it in his hand. He's like and
Why the fuck does it sound like Scooby Doo?
Yeah, and he's just gonna charge straight for you. However, he is wearing armor and is not that fast, so.
Same.
So he's gonna trip over this child.
Shit.
Oh shit!
And so now he is he's stumbled, so he doesn't quite make it to you. Here, I'll put him there. And so you're up a level from him, basically. He's like down here, lower level here. So you can see this guy charging at you with his big flail, but he fails to successfully get to you. He's like, yeah. He doesn't use a lot of words. He's just like, he speaks in automatopoeia. Okay, that brings us to Yargan. So, Yargan is, I think, the smartest thing for him to do right now. He's going to back up. He's gonna be like, Blue, sicker now. And the dog takes his place, and it just like lunges at you, Valros. That is a... Oh, I forgot to bring up basic stats for a dog.
Oh crap! I forgot to mention I activated last turn the free action.
Yeah.
I was able to do the activate shifter stuff. I'll keep track of rounds and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just...
Don't worry, Valros. I'm coming to help.
Yeah, Blue here is like a... he definitely seems to be a bred dog. Like, he's an expensive breed of dog. He seems to have absolutely no training. He's just like a really angry dog.
He's just a mutt. Yeah.
That is an unnatural 20. So, does he bite you?
Shit. Yeah.
You get a bite.
Bad dog.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Bad dog.
Roll that again. That is 2 damage.
Ouchies.
And he's like... as he's shaking on you. And Yargan is going to turn to the big brutish brawler that just broke into the... I used too many B's.
It was good alliteration, though. I appreciate it.
No, that's enough bees.
And he's going to be like, I have just the thing for you! And he's going to pull one of the little potions with the little fuse at his belt, and he's going to yank the fuse, and you see it starts like... It's like an acid that starts fizzling, and he's going to like fastball it at you.
Roll it.
Woohoo! Yargan, you saucy boy. That came out wrong. So that is a, let's see, an 18 plus...
Yeah, that hits.
Nice. Okay, that's that's a 22 total, so pretty good. And he's gonna hit you with an alchemy bomb, and it is an acid alchemy bomb. Cause one thing, Valros, you remember, Yargan really likes acid, and he liked to just splash it on kids like really slow. He's a gross dude. He's a bad person.
Yeah.
Shitting on. And so he's gonna splash you with acid. That is 6 damage.
Is that all?
That is all. Yeah, 6 acid damage. Just.
I'm A-okay, baby.
Supreme. Okay, and that brings us to... Okay, that brings us... Okay, Brik, you get to answer what Yargan just did. He just threw an acid at you.
Yeah, so he's like, acid. But then he's gonna do the old, yank the trucker horn, and he's gonna bull rush through the dog and through the guy. So I need the dog to make a combat maneuver defense check.
Yeah, so I have the dog's combat maneuver defense. This is against bull rush, not trip, right?
Yeah, this is a bull rush attempt. So, and I will roll my combat maneuver check here.
I will let you know it's not great.
So I'm probably going through the dog, and then I'll make another one for what's his face. I got a 23 for the dog.
Oh yeah, you bull rush this dog real good.
So yeah, so I automatically push the dog, and then I have to make another one against the guy. So he needs to make one as well.
So you just run up and you just fucking Tony Jaa knee this thing. The
choo-choo trains are coming. Yeah, we're just going through them all.
Okay. So you choo-choo train into a dog and then into a dude.
Yeah, and that's another 21 that the guy needs to beat on a combat maneuver defense.
Oh yeah, he totally fails this. He is an alchemist, sir.
He's a slow old man.
So then I take the dog, the dude, 10 feet past him. So through the window.
Oh, so you shove the dog into the wall and you throw him out the window. I am gonna say you smash the window, you like fold him and just like cram him through there. So go ahead and roll. Does that already do damage if he hits something, or
No, Bull Rush technically doesn't do any damage, but because of my Siege Breaker ability, they are both going to take 4 points of damage.
Perfect. Damn. Okay. That dog looks like that dog yelps real bad. And he also looks really like he like falls back ass backwards out this window, and you like see him like tumble like arm over leg, like he's folded and he's fallen and all that. And he's, ah! So yeah, you threw it. You successfully throw this dude out the window.
Yep.
And
then I turn back at Valros and I give him a quick nod.
Yeah, she's gonna be following you in just a minute.
Okay, Harper. Harper, you've got this ogre, or not ogre, half orc, who's clearly wants to come get you, but is not fast enough.
All right. Did you say I could? Am I able to fit through the window now, or?
Yeah, you're you can shoot through the window with your crossbow if you want.
But is it too small for me to cram myself through?
You could probably climb through if you really wanted to, yeah.
I just have a feeling I have a better chance. Do I?
I will make
guess
you
it's not
make.
that big of a
I mean, the window can cover. Don't forget that.
Yeah, I think I'll make, if you want to climb through the window, I think it will be an acrobatics or an escape artist check to like climb through there without getting stuck, which he would also have to make if he wants to climb out.
I guess I'll go for the hand crossbow again, then see if he gets closer.
Get him.
Mm-hmm.
$19.
Ooh,
Nice.
Yes, definitely. Okay, so clang,
Right,
and
then this whopping damage.
yeah, because it's a hand crossbow.
Get him.
Get him.
Get him.
That's a whopping 1 damage.
Yeah. Get him.
So yeah, so your hand crossbow launches this little dart, and it just like thuds into his chest, and he's like, and he like flicks it out. And he's like, my turn. And you have a feeling he's definitely about to charge you. And that brings us
Can I
to the
step
top.
slightly out of the way of the window?
What?
I have a feeling he's about to charge me. May I slightly step out of the way of the window?
I'll let you take a move action after your attack, since you didn't move before your attack. So if you want to like move 30 feet away, if you want to like shoot this guy and then go fuck this, and then just like bolt.
I think I might go fuck this a little bit.
Good. Smart choice. I mean, there is a very open door right there.
True. Though I can only get to here.
Yeah, that's okay. So yeah, so you book it in the opposite direction of this window, and that now brings us to Hookshanks, who's this small gnome man with a knife, and he's gonna be like, "Oi, you took away my flanking buddy," and he's gonna try and stab you, Zyph'eria, with his big knife.
Right.
Oh no! So that's a 6.
Right.
I say roll damage anyway.
I can stab him right back, right?
Yeah, you can totally stab him right back on your turn, which will be right now. So yeah,
So I stab him right back.
get it.
I rolled a natural 20.
No!
The times 2 because it is a critical.
Oh no!
So I'm assuming a 23 hits.
Yeah, 23 definitely hits him.
So that would be 8 damage then.
Ooh! Yeah, you really
Yeehaw!
you just like you saw him like stab your friend earlier, and he tries to stab you now, and like your fencing training that you've taken with Biter like kind of kicks in, where you like he goes to like lunge in with his knife, and you just remember like Biter saying like, now remember, when you're in a knife fight, you never want to remember, a knife fight is not about who wins. It's about who dies in the hospital and who dies in the alleyway. And and you're like, oh, so obviously
No, that's good advice.
Obviously, I don't fight this guy with a knife. Fight this guy with a fucking sword. And so you take your sword and like he goes to like lunge in, but he can't quite get close enough, and you like repost and just like take your blade and you just like puncture it right through his shoulder, and he's like, ow!
You should probably just leave. And that's what I'm going to tell him.
Yeah. And now, oh wait. And that brings us to Valros. The target of your ire just got shoved out a window.
I'm gonna follow him out the fucking window.
Okay.
I want out. I want to.
There's a much more accessible door that's right there. I'm just saying.
Yeah, you'd have to
Okay,
like go through
door.
some people. I think. Yeah. Yeah, you can go through the door just fine. So yeah, you see him as he's like brushing glass off of himself, and he's like standing back up, and he's like, blue, blue, and then he turns and he sees you, and what do?
I'm gonna hook him. I'm gonna hook him.
Yeah.
Gonna play some hooky?
Yeah, let's hook him. Come on.
Roll it.
Does a 12 hit?
A 12? Oh no.
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 A 12 does not hit him. So you go to like hook him, and he kind of like gets out of the way real quick. He's like, ugh! You're not going to get me with that a second time.
I remember you. I remember you.
He's like, the little lamb. That's what we called you.
Yeah, you call him all that, bitch.
And with that, we go to Giggles, who is going to 15, 20. He is going to make a full round action, but he has to make an acrobatics check first to get out the window. And
That's the reason I didn't go through that window.
It's a pretty good acrobatics check. He is able to climb out onto the thing, and he looks to see you, Harper, and he's like, and he starts twirling his flail again, and that's how close he gets. So he's like approaching you.
Get him.
So that brings us now to that person who is not in play yet, and back to Yargan. And Yargan is gonna be like, so Valros seems to have a really distinct hatred for Yargan. Is Valros someone that Yargan has ever like tested his acids on?
Probably.
Yeah, probably. Does Valros have any like distinctive scars from that?
Probably on the feet.
On your feet? Okay. And
Or possibly on the hands. because
Okay.
because she does have those little claws.
Actually, yeah. So let's say, so when Valros goes to like swipe with her sickle, some of like the acid burn areas on her like hand, arm maybe are revealed, and he's all like, "No, wait! I know who you are!" And he pulls a little a wand out, and he's holding it like a rapier, but you can tell that this man doesn't actually fight. Like he just has a wand. And he's gonna be all like, "You're little Hotfoot," and he's going to say, "Eat acid," as he runs away from you. So that's he is going to provoke an attack of opportunity in doing this, so roll a free attack.
Cool. Wait, do I have to roll to attack him, or?
Yeah, you'll have to run. You'll have to roll to get the attack on him.
Okay. That definitely doesn't hit. That was a 6.
Oh yeah. So you swipe at him, and he like dodges a little. He like you actually get a little bit of his coat, and you rip his coat, but you notice he's wearing a chain shirt underneath it, and it like your sickle grinds against his shirt. And as he's running away from you, he turns and flicks his wand, and it shoots a little splash of acid at you. And that is 1 missile of acid, and he gets a ranged touch attack for it. Okay, so this is against your touch AC. Does an 11 hit Valros? Touch AC, so not including your armor, just your dex.
No. Nope.
So this thing of acid, just like this little bolt of acid, or this little orb of acid, like flicks out of the tip of the wand, and it like goes flying wild. And you like dodge it. Like you don't have to try that hard to dodge it. And but he's running away now. He's like, ah!
Fucker.
And Blue is gonna get up, and he's looking at Brik, and he's gonna snarl at Brik, and he's gonna try and intimidate Brik. That is a. Go ahead and roll a will save.
Wish him luck with that.
Okay.
I
got a. He might actually succeed. I got a 12.
He got a 17.
I have a +0 will bonus, so.
So you are intimidated, which means you will take penalties if you try to attack Blue specifically. Nobody else, but you're like,
okay. Yeah, fucking dog. Yeah.
Just kick the dog and run away. No. So yeah.
Probably got rabies and shit.
You don't want to deal with that.
That dog has rabies or something. Yeah. There we go. So that brings us now to Brik. Dog just snarled at you real good. You will take a -2 to attacks against it.
You know what? I'm gonna finish the dog off because I'm like, get away from me, and I'm gonna try to hit it there. Yeah, exactly. Get away from me, dog.
Terrible.
It's gonna be with a -2. It's gonna be a 16.
A 16 to hit? Oh, that totally hits this dog.
Nice. Okay.
What is the minimum damage you can roll?
Minimum damage I can roll is 5.
Jesus. Okay, yeah. So you just describe how Brik finishes off this dog.
Well, I mean, he's still like scared of the dog, and the dog's like, arr, arr, arr. And so Brik's like, and then finally, like, Brik just hammer fists the dog, like just a good hard like, pwah, and then that's it.
Now, I now have to like tag this stream for animal cruelty. No, but yeah. So you finish off this dog. He's gone. Blue is an ex-dog now. He's gone to the great dog park in the
Ooh.
sky. But Yarg
Yeah.
is going
Oh.
away.
Crossing the rainbow.
Yeah. Harper, you are
Bridge.
being chased by a big scary dude with a flail who's just giggling the whole time.
Quick, lead him to me. Lead him to me.
Should I be brave and attack first? Then I look at my stats and it's like, probably not. I think I'm probably gonna very exciting move, I understand, in a combat situation. Can I actually get
Can you do what? Can you repeat that?
huh? I'm counting like how far I can travel.
What's your move
yeah.
speed?
30.
So each square is 5 feet. So
No, I was just counting that out.
yeah, 5, 10.
I can get all the way to the end. And then,
Yeah, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yep.
But I want to throw hands.
Then throw hands.
I will throw hands. This kid
Just start yelling like, help, help, help!
Yeah, I'm gonna yell like, hey, help! And then I am going to throw hands with my sword cane.
With your sword cane.
Sword cane.
So he's like running at you and he's all excited that you're running away, and then suddenly you turn around and you just lunge at him with a knife. He's like, "Rrrr!" So he is startled.
17 hit?
A 17 will hit. Yeah, he's not he's kind of clumsy, so get stabbing.
3.
3 damage. Yeah, very good. So he's like chasing after you and he's giggling and all that, but then suddenly you just turn the tables on him and you just like poke him really hard, and he's like, ah! That hurt more. And the rest of the party, you can hear this through the other doors, as you can hear the sounds of your ally going, ah! and this other guy going, ah! So there we go. And that brings us to top of the order. So Hookshanks is going to continue fighting Zyph'eria, but he's gonna be like, come on, little lambs, fight against this intruder. Come on! And he's going to intimidate these children, which he will succeed in doing. And they will all pick up like knives. 2 of them pick up like pitchforks, and they are going to charge in at you, Zyph'eria.
Great. Like the least intimidating person in the world.
So they're all going to make attacks against you. Don't be too afraid here. The more concerning thing is now you are being flanked.
Yeah, flanking is rough.
So those will definitely miss, but those might not miss. Okay, so they're
It helped. My AC is 16.
oh, perfect. Then one of these will miss, the other will hit. So you're gonna get stabbed with a kid with a little like
Fish knife.
fish knife. Yeah. And the damage is 1 point of damage you're stabbed with. Yeah. He's like, go away, you're a cop.
We're here to help.
That's what the
Go
cop
on,
said.
get out.
You take 1 damage. The rest of them all kind of like cut at you, but it like kind of bounces off your armor, or their strikes swing wide or something. And that brings us now to...
Did Hookshanks attack as well?
No, he actually used his action intimidating these kids into attacking you, so he did not get to attack. Zyph'eria, you get to go now.
I'm going to try to hit Hookshanks again. He didn't leave.
Rock and roll.
I only rolled an 11 on that attack.
All right. So you rolled an 11, so you are going to miss on that one. And that brings us now to
Question. So I'm basically surrounded by kids, right?
yeah, you're surrounded by children and one gnome.
All right. So I'm going to yell out, a little help here since you didn't want me to kill everyone.
Please do not stab these children.
You're hearing Valros outside going, ah!
Right.
While you hear another person go, ah! It's the sound of fleeing. Exeunt pursued by mouse. Anyway. So that will bring us now to Valros, actually. So Valros, your quarry just tried to run away from you. What are you gonna do?
Well, I can do this.
Go get him.
I'm gonna get him.
Go get him.
Since what was that? Was that like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
That's 30 feet.
6. Okay, yeah, that's 30. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna go straight from. Fuck the sickle. She's gonna swipe with a claw, with some claws.
Oh no, you're gonna try and maul him to death.
She angry.
Kitty got claws.
Rat claws, rat claws.
Rat claws.
There it is.
Like
Okay.
plague.
Does a 13 hit?
A 13 does in fact hit.
Hey, bitch.
No, sorry, wait, no, a 13 doesn't hit him when he's sorry. It would hit him if he was back-footed. Sorry, my bad.
Fuck. Wait, so not even with my the fancy amulet?
No, it does not hit him.
Nah, damn it. Okay.
Sorry. There you go. So you try to hit him, and he's like, no.
She's still yelling various obscenities. It is basically talking in half code. If these kids are outside here, these kids are inside hearing this, they're probably hearing her yell a lot about very specific things.
Go ahead and roll an intimidation check, actually, like a passive intimidation.
Okay.
Not necessarily against Yargan. He's already like, I don't want to fight this person. Ah!
He's a cowardly old man.
Yeah, you fucking nailed it on the head with that.
Nat 20!
Oh shit. Okay, so never mind. I guess all these kids then. You see these kids go like, wait a second, what? Are we rebelling?
Yeah!
Is this what? And
yes!
So, yeah, that's happening.
The flock realizes their power.
What are you? A worker, and we outnumber you.
Seize the means of production, comrade.
Seize the means!
So Valros is inspiring a communist revolution amongst a bunch of children. And in the meantime, Harper is in a deadly battle with a half-orc with a flail, and Harper decided, you know what, fuck running, and stabbed him in the chest. So he's a little stunned, but not stunned enough that he is not able to attack. Oh fuck. Does a that's not great. Uh-oh. Okay, so he swings his flail at you, and he almost critted you. But you have to roll to confirm criticals, and he did not confirm. I'm pretty sure, unless a 9 hits Harper, which it most likely
No,
doesn't.
does
But
not.
he's gonna hit you still with his flail,
Oof.
which is a D8. Oh fuck. Okay. And he's gonna hit you for 8 damage.
Oh no!
Womp.
Ouch, kabibbles.
And that
Alright,
brings us.
take this lesson, kids. Do not fight back. Run away.
I did tell you to lead him my way.
You did.
I'm
You did
bored.
lead him your way. And that brings us now to Yargan, who, in the meantime, is still doing his chicken shit thing. And he's going to provoke another attack of opportunity from Valros, so go ahead and roll that.
Yeah, that doesn't hit. That doesn't-
Okay. And he's actually going to do a double move action. He's not going to...
So fast.
He's just getting the hell out of there. He's like, nope, I'm out. Yargan is out of here.
Being thrown through one window is enough for one day, thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. And that brings us now to Brik. Brik, you just heard the sounds of your friend getting hit really hard with a flail.
Right, unfortunately, that's a little far away from me, and so I'm gonna have to solve one crisis at a time here. So I'm gonna come through this door, and I'm going to eyeball the gnome, and then as I walk up to smack him, I'm gonna be like, "Children, leave!" And then, walk up and punch him right in the face.
Alrighty.
Kids, avert your eyes.
Yeah, avert your eyes, children. Earmuffs, children, earmuffs.
Alrighty.
It's gonna be an unnatural 20.
Oh, man.
An unnatural 20 to hit him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, you definitely hit him. You hit this. You hit this man who had been disguising as a child.
Yep. And he is going to take a whopping 8 points of damage as I pummel him in the face.
Ooh. Okay. So you just you punch him in the face and your fist comes away and there's a couple of teeth stuck in it. And you look back at him and he looks like absolute shit. He's like,
I did tell the children to avert their eyes. Look away, children!
Amazing. And then that brings us to Harper. Harper, you have just been walloped. However, I will let you look around. You currently, you are standing on a very precarious, all the boards that you're standing on are pretty rotten. Do you want to roll just a raw intelligence check really quick?
Sure, I can do that.
Yeah.
See, I think I put stuff into. Yes, I did put stuff into intelligence. Thank God.
Hopefully somebody did, because I did not.
It's my second highest stat.
Look at you.
That's good because it's my lowest.
That
It is
is
also my lowest.
unnatural 20.
Hey.
Okay, you're looking at these boards and you're thinking to yourself, okay, this guy just hit me really hard. But you know what would probably hit him really hard? Gravity. And you're looking and you're thinking, okay, I probably am not strong enough to win a pushing contest with this guy. I have a chance, but not that great of one. However, he is standing on some really rotten planks. And if you were to just put a whole lot of force and just stab one of those planks, it would give out underneath him and it would throw him into the bay. And go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
Okay. And that is a 22.
Nice.
So you've lived in Korvosa for a while, and you've lived pretty close to the docks for a while, and you know that they say never go swimming around the fishing piers. Can you guess why you would never go swimming around a place where a whole bunch of chum is constantly getting thrown into the water?
Sharks in the water.
There's fucking sharks in the water. There's jigsaw sharks are the most common species of shark in Korvosa. And they commonly swim up into fresh water and stuff. And while they don't normally eat people, they're not above eating someone that might fall in the water. And sure as shit enough, you're looking into the water over here, and you do see a triangular fin that just seems to be like, it's just a shark that seems to be hunting like dire rats that swim between the wharfs.
All right, I believe I know what plan of action I'm going through with. I wanna take down that board beneath him.
Alrighty, roll an attack against the board.
I hope it doesn't have a high armor class.
You just roll damage basically.
Yeah, I was like, you don't have
It's
to
impossible
hit, you just have
to
to
not
do
hit
enough
it. You
damage.
just have to do damage. So,
Mm-hmm.
and if you want, you can use your inspired strike.
What'd you say?
You can use your inspired. You're an investigator, so you can spend one of your inspiration points to add a d6, like you're a rogue.
All right, I'm gonna do that. That's a 2 or 3 plus. Wow, that was a great inspiration check. That was so it's a total of 4 damage.
You want to spend a luck to re-roll the damage?
Yes,
Do it.
Yeah, you got a lot of luck. It's time to use it.
Yeah.
All right, that's a total of 7 damage.
All right, that'll do it. So yeah, he hits you with with this flail, and I don't know how much percentage-wise damage that did to Harper, but I'm thinking like you get knocked down, and he's like standing above you, and he's like, and I'm thinking that you just like take the pommel of your cane sword, and you just like slam it really hard into the board underneath him. And he's just standing there, and he's like, as the crack sounds, and suddenly just like the whole section, what you hit was not actually the board, not one of the planks, but actually the support beam that, and you hit a nice spot of rot, and basically your fist just goes right through it, and it, like, the weight that he is putting down on this beam causes it almost immediately to just like all these years of rot just cause it to split and fold, and it pitches him into the water. And you don't know if the shark's gonna eat him, but you've at least bought yourself some time.
Good. All right. So if he's in the water, I'm going to move away.
So yeah, you can move 30 feet anywhere you want.
Go deep. I'm not going to that water. You can come get me.
Smart.
Very good, very good. Okay. And that brings us to up top of the order. So Hookshanks is gonna see Brik just punched him. His child soldiers all just lost their resolve, and he is going to try and do an escape artist to get away from you all.
A fool.
Oh, that's pretty good. So he is not going to provoke an attack of opportunity as he slips away. He's gonna be like, "Fuck this, I'm out!" And you can roll to try and stop him from getting away by rolling an attack roll against his escape artist check. But I will just let you know he rolled pretty good.
I totally.
I might as well try.
Yeah.
Nah, no. It's only a 13.
Yeah, so 13 misses. What'd you get, Jen?
8.
An 8. Yeah, both of you miss, unfortunately. And he slips away. He's like, I'm out of here. And in the meantime, we've got we switch back to Zyph'eria. You get to go now. So that's 5.
Can I take a 5-foot step and attack him again?
I need to move him his full distance. Sorry.
He was just
He
mapping.
climbs up the wall.
Fine.
And so he is actually, he is 10 feet up this wall over here.
Oh, wow.
So if you got a 10-foot reach, you can get him. Or if you have a ranged weapon, you can probably shoot him.
I do, but it'd take almost as long as, just harassing him as to, deal with it. I'm going to tell the kids to get out, that we're here for their master.
Mm-hmm.
And if they want to survive, they should leave.
All right. Yeah, so roll diplomacy, intimidate. I think those are the two probably best options for that.
Can my flexing presence help her with that?
Yeah, if she's doing intimidate, I think you can also roll intimidate.
God dang it.
Yeah, I got a 6. So I am the least intimidating person in the world. Compared to Brik, I am so intimidating. I should have flowers everywhere.
So, Brik, do you also want to? Oh, well, we'll find out what you want to do when it gets to your turn.
Yeah.
So that was Zyph'eria. Now we are back to Valros. Valros, you this guy's running away from you, and he is really making some progress to get away from you.
You can probably see Harper over there. She points to go back in the direction. He's getting away! So she's gonna... Valros is gonna do 2 moves as well. Instead... 3... She sneaks into the door and then just bolts. Does that provoke an attack by trying to go through him? Through this dude?
Or through the guy.
So he's not actually in that square. He's on the wall.
On the other side of it. Yeah, he's on the wall.
Yeah.
Valros is still screaming. Something, flock uprising, something. Shepherd's head on a pike.
Oh my. And you're still going for Yargan? God damn, you moved fast. You did realize you had to go around this to get up here, right?
Ah, shit. So
yeah, you can't just go straight through it. I'm sorry, unless you have a fly or a climb speed. Yeah, that's why he didn't get farther than he did. Is because he had to go around.
5, 1, 2, 3, 4. How about that?
Yeah,
that's about right.
If you got any range, you could range him from there. Oh
no, she doesn't. Yeah. She does not have any range.
And I think
we hear her running by on the outside through the open door.
Oh yeah, you
she's also screaming and yelling obscenities to basically incite revolution.
Amazing.
Usually she's so calm. I was intending to have her be just chill, but oops. Robert.
Oh, who'd we lose? Shit, we lost Adriel, I think. Still here?
Yep.
Oh. We just
Maybe
lost
come
you.
back.
Yeah, okay, so that was Valros. That brings us now to Giggles, who is in the water, and he's gonna start splashing around because he doesn't know how to swim. So he is going to get to roll a swim check,
Good luck, Gig.
and in his splashing, you see that the fin that of the shark that was out there suddenly starts moving a lot closer to him, because that is a creature in distress that's flopping around in the water and just got nowhere. And that brings us to Yargan, who is sees Valros chasing him. And he's like, shit, and he's gonna go 5. Um, 45. And he slips out this window, and he gets an acrobatics check. Ooh, yeah, all right. And he disappears.
Did you say he had a window?
Yeah, he slipped out this back window right here.
Okay.
All right.
Hello?
Are you
Hello?
back?
There you go.
Yeah, sorry, I had to go grab something.
No worries. Yargan slipped out of a window and escaped.
Oh, shit. No,
he's
no attack.
skedaddling.
Yeah. He's trying to get out. Yeah, I
He's
knew
trying to
it.
get out. You put him on the run. You killed his dog and you beat his ass.
I didn't kill his dog.
Fair enough.
That was Brik.
Wow, there's a lot of finger pointing here. All I remember is that the dog was attacking you, and I'm not hearing a thanks for it.
Okay.
She is a bit distracted.
Okay. That brings us now to Brik. Brik. This little gnome man scuttled up a wall like Spider-Man.
Yeah. You know what? I'm pretty tall.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna skedaddle over there, and then I'm gonna. Can I make a athletics check? Well, I guess it's not athletics. It would be. I'm gonna make a climb check to go after this motherfucker.
Amazing. Okay, roll climb, and I'll see if it gives you one attack on him, or like a grapple attempt or something.
You know what? I got a 19, sir.
Oh shit! Yeah, you totally you do like the. I feel like you do like a quick like one of the like rock your arms and then you
do the
standing jump. And I will give you one attack or maneuver attempt on him.
I'll do a grapple check just to drag him down.
Okay.
What's my bonus here? Let's see here. It's a 16 plus 5, so 21.
All right, a 21 to grapple him. Yeah, you do it. You grabbed him. So you grabbed his feet, and I'm imagining on the descent, you just yank him off the wall, like
yeah, exactly.
without problem. You have pulled him down. And he's like, ah! And yeah, we will resolve that soon. Harper, you just threw a guy into the bay, and probably been having a rough time of it. So what?
Then I was pointed to run back the other way again.
Mm-hmm.
All right, tell me before I get all the way over there. Is the space where I knocked down the voids, could I jump that without harming myself greatly.
You might be able to jump it. You might also be able, like, if you look over here, it's the roof of another wharf or another
Yeah.
pier, like another like old fishing building. And so, like, it doesn't seem to be connected particularly. Oh, you mean the area that you just knocked out?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could jump that with a with an acrobatics roll. Hey there.
I don't even think I can probably reach that. Okay, well, I'm here again.
It's me, yeah boy.
Oh boy.
I don't know. I don't even know who I'm chasing. I have not seen any of this happen.
there's a lot has happened inside while you've been tangoing with giggles out there.
But hey, he's no longer in the room with the children, and I think I did a good job.
You did. You did your job.
You did good. So roll acrobatics to jump the gap.
Ready? 15.
Oh yeah, you jump it no problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mario.
Mario. Luigi Mario.
It's Mario, Luigi Mario. We're the Mario Brothers.
The Mario Brothers.
And then I'm here now.
All right. Very good.
You can double move.
Oh, I can?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forget these things.
That's okay. If you're not doing anything else, you can double move.
Yes. I do. Do I see anything?
You see that there is a ship that's docked here. Let me actually reveal the top level of this ship. Hup. Though you don't see Yargan standing on its deck, you do see that there seems to be a descent that can go inside of the ship. The ship itself, like the ropes that are attached to it, seem to be like the lichen and stuff has like grown into place around them, which makes you think that it hasn't been used in a while.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, bud. Are you a dog? Are you a dog?
Yeah, I'm a dog.
He threw his toy under the couch. Okay, so yeah, so you see that there's a boat there. Yeah. Anyway, that brings us now to that was Harper. So now we're back up to the top of the order, which is Hookshanks, who is going to try. Oh no, he just got grappled. And thrown down.
Yeah, good luck to that.
So here I will put.
You can just have him next. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, he got thrown down on the ground. He's like, ah! And he's gonna try and Bricky's gonna try and stab you because he's
Stab
pent up
me.
at this point. Uh-oh. Does a 22 hit?
No, but roll damage anyway.
Well, so it's a critical.
Yeah.
Yeah. So oh man, it's a good thing he's a gnome. That's 6 damage.
I remain standing.
Nice. So he stabs you. And that then goes to Zyph'eria.
So I'm going to move up on the other side of him because I'm assuming these kids are looking intimidated enough I can move away.
Oh yeah, totally.
Attack
get
this
that.
guy.
In
And
fact,
he's
it's actually
prone-
on Hookshank's turn that the kids are going to start running out of the building.
Yeah.
Okay. He's prone and I'm flanking him, correct?
Yeah.
So I got a 21, 22, 23. I hit him.
All right.
And that's 7 points of damage.
Oh shit! Yeah, no, you just he goes to stab Brik, and he gets Brik, and he's like, "Ha ha! I got you with the rib tickler!" And as he's like rib tickling Brik, suddenly a rapier sprouts from between his ribs, and he's like, "Ah!
Oh!
Ah!"
Yeah, you're not going to be tickling any more ribs now.
You got your ribs.
You got your ribs. God. So yeah, Hookshanks is down for the count. And that brings us to Valros. Yargan has disappeared into the building, as far as you know.
6. I'm gonna do my move. There. Would I be able to tell? Or did he go out this window?
Yeah,
Is it pretty obvious?
One of
went
the
out this
windows
window.
is
Yeah.
smashed, yeah. And you see
Going
that
out this.
it's this one. It's smashed,
Okay.
and it seems like someone climbed through it and jumped onto this ship over here.
She's following him.
All right. Go for it. Roll. You don't have to roll. You're not in the middle of combat, so I won't make you roll acrobatics.
Yeah.
To climb through a window. Yeah. You get over there. You see a ship. You're on a ship now. You see that there's a staircase that goes into the ship.
Cool. Well, I used all my moves, so should I just go down?
You should just wait where you are, and we will get back to you. Giggles is gonna try swimming some more, but this shark is gonna attack him now. Oh fuck. Oh shit.
Does it have a taste for...
It not only has a taste for Hackerfork, it just critted him. So so there's just a shark mauling this guy to death down here. And Harper, you turn back to hear the commotion, and you just see a lot of blood coming up. He's still alive, and he's trying to hit this thing with his flail. But flails don't work really well underwater. They need
No. Momentum.
Yeah, they need more momentum than water provides.
Resistance provides is very much a thing underwater. There's way too much, liquid.
Agreed.
My brain just totally. I don't know what that was. You can hear me. You can just hear me shutting down.
All right. Go ahead and give me a perception check, Harper, specifically.
Go, Harper, go.
Sorry, I totally spaced for a second.
No worries.
I'm going to, I guess, since I see Valros up here, I'm assuming this is where we should go then.
No, it's you get a perception check, is what I'm saying.
Sorry.
I'm giving you a free perception check.
17.
Okay, so while your eyes cast down to look at this dude getting mauled to death by a shark, you actually notice movement in a secret pier underneath the building, and you see Yargan sprint across it. So I'm revealing an area right now on the second half of this map. It is the secret lower level that is attached to the same ship.
Bitch.
And you see him run into a room underneath, like, the front half of the fishery.
Does it look like there's a way I could, drop down and get under there?
It would require some really acrobatic moves, and you notice him. He runs into a room, or he runs through a door and slams the door behind him, and You don't know where he went exactly or what he did exactly there, but you know that that's where he is now. Hey. Zyph'eria, when you drop Hookshanks, you actually notice he has 2 potions of Cure Light Wounds on him.
Well, those I'm going to pick up.
And his kukri is actually masterwork, so.
I'm going to grab that.
Yeah. But it's more the potions of Cure Light Wounds I wanted to mention.
Yeah.
Yeah,
if you're passing out potions, I could definitely use a potion.
Pass one to Brik immediately. Basically, I grab and pass it to him immediately.
Yeah. Anyway, so that was just Yargan. Hookshanks is dead. And that will bring us to Brik. Brik, yeah. Do
Bring it
your
up,
thing.
David.
Oh, Brik, it is your go.
Oh, okay. Well, apparently everybody's piling out this window. I'm not going to be able to make it out that window. So I'm probably just going to double move my way back around the building, just to try to get there as quick as I can.
Alrighty.
1, 2, 3,
I want to drink
4.
that potion too.
Oh yeah, that's right. So I'll move and then I'll take an action to drink the potion there. Cure Light is.
I want to say they're usually 1d8 plus 2, but
Let's look here. Show me the money. Show me the money.
David, are you still talking?
No, the dog is whining at me, so that might be what you're hearing. LJ, come on, man.
LJ.
1d8. 1d8 plus 1.
1d8 plus 1, yes.
Yep. I'll just roll quick 1d8. So so I move and then I take a moment to drink a potion there.
Alrighty. And
I got 7 back. Nice.
Dope. Alright, so that was Brik and Harper.
And that's my
try
turn.
in acrobatics and do some sick gymnastics to get down to that other dock. You notice that a bottle falls from Yargan's belt as he is running down where he had been cut by a sickle earlier. A pouch falls out. Genie?
Yes.
Your go.
Okay. So it looks like it'd be pretty hard for me to swing under to get there without going through the stairs.
It wouldn't be easy, but as far as you can see, the only stairs would be going inside of the boat.
So I think, despite the fact of what my HP is telling me,
Do it.
I'm gonna try and go on shortcut and go under to the secret pier.
You want to spend a luck point for it?
Huh?
You want to spend a luck point?
Do it.
See how much I need to spend.
You just need 1 luck point. You have your charisma's 13, right? Or 16, right?
Yeah, so I have 2 luck points left.
Yeah, you have 2 luck points left.
Don't they come back on a long rest anyway?
They do come back. Yeah.
Yeah. Spend them, baby.
I might give you something extra if you spend a luck point for this. I'm just saying.
Sure, I'll spend a luck point.
Shit.
So that's a unnatural 20.
All right.
Nice.
So you fucking nail it. How does describe how this happens? You get down to describe the visual.
So I'm trying to imagine what it looks like from how it connects. I imagine that I almost do like a little handstand, swing underneath, and then jump onto the one below. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
And immediately pull out my hand crossbow, see what's going on there.
All right, so you land down here. Let's move. So go over to. I don't know if you're looking at this second map I have, but yeah, perfect. So you land down there. Hoop, and because you spent a luck point, you're really lucky because you see that. You remember that. Well, you weren't there, but Valros earlier sliced through Yargan's coat. And she cut through one of his pouches when she did that, and out of his pocket tumbled a potion of cure moderate wounds that is lying there on the pier, unused.
I take it and I chug it.
You're like, sweet, lucky.
Lucky.
Yeah, so that's going to be 2d8 plus 2.
So that's what?
2d8 plus 2.
Excellent. Full health, which was not very hard.
Magnificent.
No longer feel like a light breeze can knock me over.
Could
you're dummy.
send you to the boneyard.
Now it only takes a moderate breeze to knock me over.
All right.
Got those covered.
And that brings us back to the top, which, with Hookshanks dead, is Zyph'eria.
Okay, so I don't know where anybody went. I see Brik heading that way, so I'm going to follow Brik.
Alrighty.
He's not hard. He's not hard to catch up to.
And basically, I'll keep following him. I'll pause my movement and just follow along behind him. So I'll change my initiative, I guess.
Okay. To go after Brik.
Yeah.
Okay. I will allow it. And that brings us to Valros. Valros.
Was Valros able to see that move that Harper just pulled?
Yeah.
Can I go there then? Is it just down the stairs?
Yeah, there's just some stairs right in front of you that are in this boat, so you're already in the boat.
Okay, so then I go down. Guessing that. 1, 2, 3.
Actually, I'm going to reveal a lot more of this.
Is that a secret passage, or is it obviously open?
It's, like, pretty obviously open, though it's not easy to access. Hey!
I'm just doing a full move. Just doing a full move.
That's not how we
She's
get the things we want. Sorry.
Valros has been thrown off enough that she's going a little bit quiet again. It's less of a screaming rage and more of a quiet voice. It's a quiet bubbling rage.
It's a seething rage now.
Yes. She did a full move action, so she's all caught up and can look at Harper like a
Switch partners.
Yeah, we did.
All right, there we go.
Very nice.
Okay, so that happens. And now we are at Valros. Giggles is going to try and fight this shark. Ooh. He hits the shark. He does not do much damage. And the shark is going to attack him back. Oh! Okay, you see, like, this is about, at this point, this is going on right next to you. And you see this half-orc, like, reaches out a hand to, like, try and grab the pier when suddenly he disappears under the water and you just see, like, the, red cloud appear.
Shark in the water.
Yeah.
29 kids go into the water. 22 kids come out of the water.
Now you're really sleeping with the fishes.
Valros seeing death, she does like a quick little I don't feel bad for him, but I gotta do a prayer for my goddess.
For asthma, so he doesn't come back as a zombie.
Huh?
So he doesn't come back as a zombie.
Yeah.
For an ASMR, Harper seems to care a very little amount.
He did almost kill you, so I mean that's understandable.
Yeah.
And he was a
beat him
dick.
while he was beating children.
He was also beating children. He was also beating up kids. Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
It was a lawful good action to get this man eaten by a shark.
Yeah.
This was fate answering for his transgressions, is what this is.
Exactly. This is fate. This is exactly what she does.
Yeah.
Look, I knew Pharasma had a plan. And if it was getting eaten by sharks, that's the plan.
Right?
Seems totally reasonable.
All right. And that leaves basically 2 members of this gang left alive, so that's cool.
Who was the second?
You know.
I think you know.
Oh, yeah.
We left the kids alive. They're running away.
I don't know if I'd call them gang members.
Well, there might be by force, but
All right.
Yeah.
And now
So-
they get to live out their fulfilling lives as homeless orphans.
As he has street urchins.
street.
Now they get to pickpocket for themselves.
Right.
Yeah.
Starve on their own, without fish dumplings.
But I want fish dumplings.
I'm sure there's a very large box of them in this room I'm still standing in.
there is a box of uncooked fish dumplings. You just put some heat on those, and you'll be done in like 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah, we're definitely coming back here on the way out, and we're grabbing fish dumplings.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. So. That brings us to, so let's see. Okay, he's dead. He's dead. He's alive. He just went. He's alive. He just went. And Brik. Brik, it's your go.
All right, we're cheesing it.
I'm following.
5, 10, 15, 20. Double move. 5, 10, 15, 20.
I'm just
Alright.
dashing behind him.
All right. I will let you. So Harper and Valros, you hear the feet of Brik and Zyph'eria above your heads as they clop along the boards.
You hear Zyph'eria's dainty footsteps, and then and then Brik's foot probably goes through a board at some point.
Oh wait,
And
actually,
you hear, oh shit!
never mind. Sorry, we had a section of boards here. You need to do an acrobatics to jump over, or an acrobatics
Oh, you're
to
right.
jump down and in. And you can actually, considering where it is, because it's right here. Here, wait, give me a sec. Oop. Since it is right here. Oh no! Fuck! Stop. Oh, there.
I was moving back so that way,
Is right here.
right there.
So you can jump down to right here. So you actually can see through the gap in the boards. If you want to do an acrobatics to not miff it and fall through it into the water. Where
You know what? You know what? I'm gonna try. I'm rolling for it, baby.
Go for it.
Yes.
I believe in you.
Can I help him?
That 20.
Hey!
Bullshit.
So Brik, you like run out and you look down and you're like, oh hey, those are my friends, and then you just jump down.
Yeah, bombs away, and I just hurl myself into this hole.
Zyph'eria, you can do the same.
I'll catch Zyph'eria, and so that way to help that check there.
All right.
What? No, I needed it. I got a 7.
Uh-oh. Yeah. So
Hold on, I didn't. Yeah, I got a natural 1, so yeah, I needed all the help I can get.
woohoo! Yeah.
I was not expecting to have to go under the docks.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, I got you.
Yeah, definitely hanging on his arm now.
I do some like flexes just to.
Right.
Mhm.
I appreciate. Like a brick wall. I appreciate that.
That's right. That's my name, Brik.
So descriptive.
Hang on,
So yeah,
Dave is postulating.
the door right here, it's it's a normal door. It does appear to be locked. You can do a little quick regroup before you want to potentially break on in. So there you go. The air in this area is chilly and stinks of the river.
All right. Does anybody else look hurt?
Valros is pretty beat up.
I'm going to pass you a potion of cure light wounds.
Thank you.
1.
What was it? 1d8 plus 2?
1d8 plus 1.
1d8 plus
1d8
1.
plus 1, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Yeah. And then you said the door was locked, correct?
Yeah, the door is locked.
What do you call for getting doors unlocked now in Pathfinder? I can never remember.
You can use disable device to try and stealthily unlock it, or you can use the brick method.
I can disable device.
So basically, I turn around and be like, "Does anybody else want to knock?"
No, we're not knocking. Here, if you give me a second. I have something I think I might be able to assist.
Harper, so Harper
No.
did suggest that they can do disable device first, and
Okay, yeah.
I feel like we kind of bulldoze them. So let's, yeah.
So if Harper has it, I'll definitely let them. Otherwise, I do get a +3 on it because I have thieves' tools and such.
I think Harper was a pretty good roll.
Yeah, I have a +4, so not like a ton better.
Hey, that's percentage increase.
True.
If I'd actually taken a skill in it, that would be something.
That is a 10.
No, you're supposed to twist it the other way.
I would, but no, it's a 10.
I think that was an attempt for an assist.
Yeah. It's actually, let's see, right, real quick. Unfortunately, a 10 will not crack that open.
Then?
Can I try to assist, or should I roll again on mine?
You could roll again. An insistence only adds a potential of +2, so it will not. I will tell you that a 12 will not make a difference.
Good at 15.
Alrighty. A 15. A 15 also does not do it.
I step back. I wave at Brik.
All right, yeah, we've exhausted that line.
This is my favorite part.
Right. Either roll strength or just roll raw damage.
I'll roll strength check. I like strength. That is going to be a 19, my good sir.
Alrighty. So you smash open the door. You kick in the door, and immediately, Brik, you're going to get hit by a crossbow bolt, and you're going to get a crossbow bolt and an alchemy bomb thrown at you.
Well, I'm glad that I went in first then.
Okay, so let's see. We'll do the bolt first. And that is a A 21, I'm assuming hits.
No, but roll damage anyway.
And then the alchemy bomb that gets thrown at you is a 21 as well. Jesus.
Ow.
There's different.
Brik is probably going down.
Oh no.
Well, one of these is from a hand crossbow, so.
Okay, well then Brik might stay up, but it's still
Yeah.
like we'll see what happens.
So
here.
that's 6 damage and 4 damage. So
I have 1 hit point.
Amazing. So yeah, so this big acid bomb just like burns you, and then you get shot with a crossbow bolt.
I do have to activate my orc ability, which is when I go to 0 for the first time, I instead go to 1. So.
Alrighty, and let's reveal this room. Okay, you see it's big room full of support pylons from the area ahead. You see there's a big gap in the middle of the room, and at the bottom of that, you see there's a fucking alligator. And across from the pit with the alligator in it, you see 2 dudes. One of them who just chucked an alchemy bomb, and the other one is holding a hand crossbow. And the one who chucked the alchemy bomb's like, "I think we got them quite rightly, boss." And the really old guy with the crossbow is like, "Well, I don't think I like to test things. Bring down the big one first. He's gonna be the biggest threat." And they begin reloading.
Motherfucker.
So we return to your regularly scheduled programming.
Top of the order.
Zyph'eria.
Okay, so, well, I'm not enough of a cleric to help Brik at all.
That's fine. Go in and take care of him. I'll be all right.
Sounds good. I'm gonna go in and run to the left and see what happens.
Show me what that looks like.
So I get to about there.
Yeah. They already both used their reaction that they were prepared for, so.
Okay, and so I can do a double move, correct?
You could theoretically do a double move, yeah.
I can get to there, which isn't a lot, but it's enough to, you know, scare the shit out of somebody theoretically.
Theoretically, yeah. Especially an elderly man with a crossbow.
Exactly.
Yeah. By the way, Genie.
Yes.
So
and the
remember
wind
when we were building Harper earlier, and I made a comment about ASMR's divine resistance ability and how stupid that would be on this first combat?
Yes.
Just keep that in mind. Anyway. Specifically along the lines of one of these guys is throwing almost exclusively one type of damage. Anyway, so that brings us to Valros. Valros.
Sup, bitches?
The 2 people that you probably like the least in the world are standing across from you.
Yeah, she's gonna do her booth action, and since she can't do anything here, she's looking at that gator. That fucking gator is freaky as hell.
You notice that actually the gator seems really agitated because of a crossbow bolt in its back?
Can I want to use wild empathy to improve the attitude of this gator.
You can do that. It is allowable, yes.
Okay. It functions like a diplomacy check.
But for like animals and stuff.
Yeah, I get like a bonus. So I rolled this. Ooh. Wait, do I add anything else? Double check my bonuses here. Okay. That crap fell on the floor. Oh shit! Nat 20.
Nice.
Shit. Well,
You got a new friend.
You do your wild empathy. How does Valros do wild empathy to this agitated alligator?
She can see that this thing is hurt, and Valros kind of gets like, okay, and she's probably seen this gator before.
She gives
probably
it the
not
old.
this-
The gator version of.
Yes, perfect. So you.
Hey, buddy. Look kind of hurt there.
And the
Maybe
gator's
had
like.
that. Like, I can get that bolt. I can get that bolt out of your back.
Hey, that would require you climbing like into this pit, and it's a pretty deep pit. Like it's like 12 feet down to the water.
That's true.
Yeah, I don't know if
That's
that's
more like, if you want to stay there, won't attack. No one's gonna hurt you.
Yeah, you calm this gator down by 2 steps. It is no longer agitated towards you. It is now basically not helpful or whatever, but basically it is neutral to you. Whereas like originally it was going to be hostile to everybody.
it was crikey.
Yeah. And so anyway, that brings us to Gaedrenn, who Zyph'eria, you are charging at him, and he is going to. What would be
I am surrounded by winds, so I get the +2 for anything shot.
Oh, he doesn't know that though, so he's gonna try and shoot you with his hand crossbow. Oh shit! Oh shit!
Oh shit!
Does a 21 hit?
Yep. Go ahead and roll some damage on that.
So he's gonna hit you with a critical hit.
Oh shit.
Well, that's a shitty roll. So that is 6 damage total.
Okay.
Thunk. And Yarden is gonna see Valros charging. He's gonna be like, "You just don't know when to quit, do you?" And he is gonna throw another. He's gonna throw his final alchemy bomb at you. And oh shit!
Is that a reflex save?
No, it's a touch attack.
Okay.
That's 14 to hit your touch AC.
Ooh, that hit.
Okay, cool.
Ow.
I was expecting that to miss. 7 damage. 7 acid damage.
Ow. Girl. I am hurting. Like, I just made a connection with this lovely creature.
And that brings us now to Brik. Brik.
Okay. Let's see. I think because I'm staggered technically, because of my feature there, because of my orc feature, my ferocity. Let me actually look at this real quick. Yeah. Okay. Yep. So yep, I'm still up. And let's do this. I'm going to 1, 2. 3, 4. We'll go. Yeah, we'll go around this way there. Yeah.
And Harper.
And that's all I can move because I'm staggered right now.
Oh shit. Harper, what you gonna do? What you gonna do?
First, I believe I need to enter the building.
Correct. Probably correct, yes.
I'm
And
getting
you'll see that all your friends are badly hurt.
yes, and so from this distance, I'll bow as far as I. So I will use my hand crossbow, and whom do I want to go for? This old man or this old man?
Old.
Huh?
The oldest old man.
I will go for the oldest old man.
The
My
extremely
crossbow.
elderly man.
Right.
Beating up the elderly.
Unfathomably geriatric. Yeah.
Beating up the
I mean,
elderly. The table talk.
he
I
is.
did not hit him.
Oh no,
It was a 5.
Oh no.
the 5. Yeah,
Oof.
that will not do it. Yeah,
I didn't think
unfortunately.
so.
Yeah. That then brings us back to the top, which is Zyph'eria. You just got shot.
I'm not happy about that.
Mm-hmm.
So, as a swift action, I can use winds to push people.
Yes.
It's a bull rush, so it's only, the most I could do is push them back up against the wall, correct?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Can I? And does the wall look weak enough I can push them out?
Probably not.
Okay. So in that case, I will move forward and attack the old man with the crossbow that just shot me.
Okay. You gonna stab him with your rapier?
Yes, I am.
Your rapier. Go for it.
I rolled a 12. Do we have inspiration where I can do a reroll?
Unfortunately, no. What's your? Did you just roll a 12, or is that after your bonuses?
That's a 9 plus 3, so 12.
Unfortunately, that will not do it. His armor protects him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, at least I'm a little bit harder to shoot now that I'm right up in his face.
Yeah, you're going to be harder to shoot. He is not going to be able to attack you with his crossbow in melee range. Otherwise, he will be provoking an attack of opportunity. So,
Yeah, let him go ahead and do
that brings us to Valros. Valros, you just got acid splashed with a bomb.
Okay. Yeah, that's not cool.
Well, welcome to my world.
I can do that, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't.
Yeah.
10, 15,
Yeah.
25. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, there's that bitch. You really just kept pissing me off.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, old man.
He's like,
Gonna swipe him with my sickle.
Swipe him with your sickle.
Oh, that's a nat 1.
Oh no.
No.
Your sickle pitches into the water.
Motherfucker.
Falls into the gator enclosure.
Shit.
You'll have to
My
retrieve it.
sickle. Whatever.
And that brings us to Gaedrenn, who is going to pull out a functionally it's a knife, but it looks like he pulls out like an old shaving razor, like a rusty shaving razor, and he's gonna swipe at Zyph'eria with it.
Oh, great.
Oh goddamn. The freaking damage that this guy can pull off. Jesus. Or the rolls that I'm making with him, I should say, is more accurate. Oh jeez. So that is a 25. And then to confirm, it is a 23. Jeez Louises.
Yeah.
Weapon finesse. I mean, am I right?
Right.
It's 2 damage. He does a total of 2 damage.
Woo!
Like, he cuts you real bad, but his arm just does not have the strength behind it to make his cuts really have oomph.
Good to know. I'm still standing.
Yeah. And then Yargan is now being meleeed by Valros.
Accosted.
He's being accosted, and he's like, "Ah, how dare you accost me!" And he is going to acid you. He's going to acid splash you.
Ow.
Ooh. That is a 21.
Oh, ouch. Yeah, I'm down. I'm down for the count.
That
No.
is 3 damage.
Yeah, I'm down for the count.
Oh shit. Okay, so you are unconscious.
Yeah.
He's like, that will teach you to be a impetuous child. And that brings us now to Brik. Brik, your friend just went down.
No. 2, 3, 4. Coming around the bend, but again, because I'm staggered, because I'm at 0. It's as quick as I can move there.
All right, and Harper.
All right, that's all I can do.
Harper, Genie.
Genie, you're gonna have to come save us.
Alright, I'm gonna come right up to Valros. And Valros is the one who went down, yes?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'd like to get them to not die.
Thank you.
Do you have healing powers?
I don't have powers. I have +1 to healing though.
Oh, okay.
I will tell you right now
Stabilize is
that that the skill heal is
Yeah.
one that takes a while and also does not actually put someone back up. So you might be better off knocking this guy out and letting Valros stabilize herself.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Then get him.
Can I get to them while Valros is...
It's very you can step over her. We'll move her cuz
Okay.
Ow. Ouchies.
Gently get out of the way. Sword time, fucker.
draw your sword. It's
Wait.
sword time,
Did you just
fucker.
say sword time, fucko?
I believe that's
Fucko.
Okay, stab him with your sword.
Alright. Please roll nice for me, dice. That's... Ah, damn it. That's a 13.
Use
Unfortunately.
a luck point. Use a luck point. Use your last one.
My last one?
Do it.
Okay, I'll use my last luck point. Being peer pressured.
Or you could use an inspiration instead. Just
True.
add a d6 to it.
Oh yeah. That was a 13. I'll add a d6. 17, does that hit?
That totally hits, yes. You stab him with your sword.
My
The
sword,
sword.
my fucking sword. And that's a 5.
A 5?
Mm-hmm.
5
5 wins.
damage? That's good. He is hurting. He's like, ah, God, damn
I'm
it!
so used to playing at my 10th and 11 level campaign, so I'm just like, it's
Right.
important
Oh.
for your characters to do 5 damage.
Yeah, so that brings us to the top. Zyph'eria.
Well, I never said I was smart, so I'm going to go ahead and try that rapier thing again on this dude.
Do it.
Yeah, I did it. I got a 5.
Oh my god.
I
You're rolling
know.
terribly.
I'm rolling on roll 20, so I'm going to stop using roll 20 now.
Yeah, blame roll 20.
You're sword fighting with a man who is wielding basically like a shaving razor, and he's able to parry your blows.
So, terrible. I am going to use my swift action to use the winds to bull rush him and pin him to the wall.
Okay, I think that'll make him flat-footed. So go for it.
It's just gonna get really windy in this corner. And would I be able to back up?
Yeah.
And
Roll a CMB, so combat maneuver bonus.
So 20, yeah, plus whatever your CMB is.
got me a 14.
Not bad.
A 14, yeah.
And I'm taking a 5-foot
You do
step
it.
back and hitting him with the wind.
Okay, yeah. You hit him with the wind, and he like hits the wall. And you're like, oh, damn! Ah! Because he's old.
I'm really hoping Brik can get in there now.
Yeah, and yeah, that brings us now to Valros. Valros, roll a saving throw, Constitution saving throw, or Fortitude saving throw.
Ooh, let's do this.
You can do it.
Oh.
Got this.
It's a 9.
Oof.
Unfortunately, so that is your first failed saving throw. You have to fail 3. You get 3, and if you fail all 3, you're screwed.
I'm dead.
No, you just start. You're technically in bleed out. So,
Mhm.
yeah. Anyway, that now brings us to Gaedrenn Lamm, who is going to take his crossbow again, and he's going to shoot at.
Is he able to switch from razor to crossbow? And
Yeah, because
also,
it's a
wait.
hand crossbow, and he doesn't have to move, so he's able to load it and shoot it. Because he's wielding one in one hand, and one in the other, and he can as a move action he can load his crossbow. However, he rolled shitty and he misses you. So he fails, and Yargan is going to try an acid splash Harper. Oh shit, he got a critical.
Oh no.
Oh no.
He did not confirm his critical. He's going to do some acid damage to Harper. He does 4 acid damage to Harper. He's like, ha ha! What happens?
How much was that?
4?
He said 4 acid.
You have celestial resistance.
Yes. So what's that? 2?
Your celestial resistance is acid resist 5.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god. So you take 0.
You take 0 damage, but I will give you the opportunity. He seems like a pretty smart guy, so if he notices that you take no damage from it, he will probably switch to a different combat maneuver. However, it's acid, it doesn't necessarily, it's not like stabbing someone.
So
Do you-
I have to make a loud screaming noise.
Make a bluff check, please.
Okay. Excellent. I'm good at that as well.
I'm getting a facial.
$16.
Ooh, you got it. Yeah, okay, so he's like, ha ha, as you scream in agony by all the damage you just didn't take. Okay, so that then brings us to Brik.
Brik is coming in.
Coming in hot.
Yep, coming in hot. He's gonna go ahead and he's gonna overrun this guy.
Okay.
Let me make a check here. That is many. That's going to be a 19 on the overrun attempt.
Yeah, no, it totally works.
Okay. So he is going to take 4 points of strength damage and is now prone.
Sorry, Gaedrenn Lamm is going to take strength damage?
Oh no! Sorry, no. He takes 4 points of damage from my strength bonus.
Because I was going to say 4 points of damage to his strength attribute is if that's something you could do at level 1, I'd be like, oh Jesus.
No. Sorry.
But yeah, okay. He takes 4 points of damage, so you're hitting him. He's prone now. He's doing bad. He's looking pretty bad.
Yep.
And then that brings us to Harper. Harper, you have your own dance partner that you are currently locked into deadly combat with.
Yes.
Get him.
I am going to stab again.
Get him.
Stab him.
I have no more luck left in me. Or no, I have left because I used inspiration. But
Yeah.
That is an 18.
There you go.
All right, 18 to hit. You totally hit him.
3 damage.
3 damage. Okay. This is just a war of attrition at this point. There we go. All right. Sha! And then we're back to the top with Zyph'eria. Zyph'eria, what you gonna do?
Well, I don't want to get in Brik's way at this point.
Got any range?
Got a sling and a dagger. Can I throw a dagger into this mess?
You could throw a dagger into this mess. Throwing it at Gaedrenn Lamm, you'd have to be throwing it through a friend, which means you take a pretty significant penalty. However, I will say that you can throw it at Yargan without penalty. Or you can throw it at the alligator. But
yeah, at Yargan.
Does that count as flanking?
Not from range.
That's fair.
16 to hit him.
A 16 will not hit Yargan.
Oh.
Damn it. I got full damage on that, too.
Damn. Yeah, so that then brings us to Valros. Please roll another death saving throw.
You can do it.
I am scared.
You can do it. You can do it.
What's this?
Scared. That's a 14.
That totally succeeds. You are stabilized.
Yeah!
Woo!
You are now just taking a nippy nap.
I'm just taking a little nap.
Yeah.
Little nap.
Just taking a power nap out here.
While violence occurs.
You know, the sounds of violence, the most soothing.
Okay, so Gaedrenn is now going to try and knife Brik. I'm assuming an 8 doesn't hit.
Nope.
Shit. Gaedrenn's luck might be running out. And then Yargan's trying to acid splash at it's a 21.
Ouch.
And he's gonna do 3 damage.
So no damage.
Should I scream in pain again?
Yeah, roll another bluff check.
Wait, did you roll a bluff check last time too? I guess I missed that.
Yeah.
10.
And I rolled a 1. The sense motive, so he still thinks he's acid burning the shit out of you.
But I bet he's just like, damn, she's taking a lot of this acid and not going down. I wonder what's happening over there.
Damn, this private investigator's really can take it on the chin.
Right. I expected it from the big orc person, but not from this PI.
Little angel boy.
This angel boy, yeah. He's also not as familiar with ASMR, so probably just thinks they're just pretty humans.
Right.
And we're very pretty human. That's all I am.
You are basically just a very handsome man.
I am a silver fox.
Hell yes.
Nice.
Love that. We love that for him. Okay. That brings us now to Brik.
All right. I'm gonna pummel him. He's prone.
Yeah.
That just adds what? +2, +3? I forget.
Prone will add it's a +2 to attacking him.
+2. That's what I thought. Yeah. So with a +2, that's gonna make that a 25 to hit.
Jesus. Yeah.
All right. He is going to get walloped. Have him take 8 points of damage.
Ooh.
I think you got him in the kidneys then.
Yeah. You're just bashing this old man against the wall. That's awful. This is awful. Truly awful.
Pathfinder, the tabletop where you get to beat up the elderly.
Yeah, where we kill dogs and the elderly. Sign up for more.
Horrible. Okay, Harper, you are in a duel to the death with a man who considers himself fancy. And also is splashing you with acid.
Alright, once more. I'm gonna get him with my cane sword. My sword cane.
your sword came.
That was a nat 1.
No.
I think you stick your sword in the wall next to him. And he's like, "Ha ha! You missed, you buffoon!" And you feel bad because he made fun of you.
Ugh.
No, my ego.
Yeah.
No, my ego.
His most powerful attack. Zyph'eria, you have a friend who's unconscious. You've got 2 friends locked in mortal combat, and Gaedrenn Lamm's just getting the shit beaten out of him.
Yeah, I want that. I'm going to go around to Rose,
Yeah.
see if I can do anything to help her be stabilized. So I'm going to do, I can dash for all 4. Or does that mean I have to dash in a straight line?
You can, yeah, I'll let you dash around the enclosure here.
And that's basically what I can do. And then, I'll start working to, see how she is.
All right. That brings us now to Valros. You're unconscious. Enjoy your nap.
Mm-hmm.
You can hear her
actually,
just kind of. You can hear her kind of like grumbling in her sleep.
On a nat
And-
20, I will let you return to 1 hit point on a nat 20 Constitution saving throw.
Roll it.
Nope.
Okay. You have a 5% chance, basically.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Then that brings us now to Gaedrenn, who is going to try and stand up. Which
Does that provoke an attack of
yes,
opportunity?
it does.
It's going to be a 19.
Shit. Okay, yeah, roll damage.
He's going to take 7 points of damage.
Gaedrenn Lamm falls unconscious.
And then, yep, okay.
And then Yargan is going to try and acid splash on Harper again. Oh fuck. Okay, that one he just misses. It like lobs it and it falls into the alligator enclosure next to him.
Oops.
And that brings us now to Brik. Brik, Gaedrenn Lamm is unconscious.
Perfect. Brik also falls unconscious because he's been taking negative. He's been, at negative hit points for 4 rounds now.
Okay. Okay.
So he just pummels this old man, and it's just like, and it just like passes out.
Time for a nap.
For nap.
And
How many more are
Harper,
awake in this party now?
Harper, you just
2.
watched 2 people fall unconscious.
I'm behind you.
Who would win?
Harper, 1 foe stands before you.
All right, I'm gonna go again. Do not fail me this time. $12.
I'll give it to you. Roll damage.
Huh?
I'll give it to you. Roll damage.
All right.
Everyone's tired.
3.
3 damage.
3 damage.
All right, you drive your sword cane into Yargan's chest, and but you do not quite kill him. He is down to 1 hit point. And he's gonna be like, I surrender. And
Give it up, old man.
What?
Wait, how old was he again?
Yargan's like
Old.
middle-aged. Gaedrenn Lamm is the really
Old man.
yeah. In fact, he's probably Harper's age, actually. Around the same age as Harper. Like in his 40s, 50s.
You can just kind of hear Valros grumbling. Let me out. I'm like, stop.
Yeah, so you've stabbed him and he's just like, wait. If you don't kill me, I'll give you my potions. And you can take whatever you want. I'll give you the key. Just let me be. Let me walk free.
The key to what?
Keys to the office where Gaedrenn Lamm stores all his treasures.
Kill him and take the key anyway.
Oh no, he never said that anyone else had to let it. Just you let it.
All right, I gently take my sword back and go like, all right, hand him over.
Of course.
I look unstunned.
Just let me escape, please. I'll walk you in. And he stands up. Zyph'eria, what do you do when you see this guy stand up? As they seem to have reached an accord.
Is he paying any attention to me?
He seems to be focused entirely on Harper, because Harper's the person with the sword that just stabbed him.
Well, I'm actually trying to make sure that Valros is actually alive, because I'm not completely sure about that.
Yeah.
So I'm debating about throwing the knife at him.
You can make a heal check on Valros to see how Valros is doing.
That might help.
Yeah.
There
I
you
got a
go.
20 on that. So I'm pretty sure she's alive.
Yeah, she's alive. She's relatively fine. She does need some healing to be conscious again, or a full night's rest. So.
Fair enough.
And he's like, so this Yargan guy's gripping his wound, and he's like, I'll show you everything. Just let me free.
I rolled a 20 on a knife throw.
No shit. So yeah, you throw a knife at him. Roll damage.
Shit.
Rolled 5.
Okay, so
All right, he did.
so he like stands up, and suddenly this knife sprouts between his fingers, where like you had stabbed him, you'd gotten pretty close to his heart, but now a knife sprouts between his fingers. He's like, but you promised, and he just like falls. He just slumps against the wall.
Well, now we know that there's treasure in there, and something, a key is needed.
Well, it's on his corpse.
So yeah, Gaedrenn Lamm is unconscious. Half your party is unconscious. Yargan is dead.
I'm gonna look down at Gaedrenn Lamb's unconscious body and at everybody else. I'm gonna look at Harper like, well, what do we do with him?
You got any rope or
I'm
manacles?
sure you can find some. There's enough piers and stuff around here.
Yeah, both Yargan and Gaedrenn Lamm have a ring of keys on their person, and there is a door right behind Gaedrenn Lamb's unconscious body.
Are they gonna go for the potions first?
Yes. Yeah, we're looking for potions of healing, and then we're gonna open that door and hope that there's some in there.
So, so Yargan's body, he has some spent ones. Gaedrenn Lamm has a single potion of Cure Light Wounds on him. And when you open the door to this room, the first thing you notice is there is a hat box on this. So okay, let me just really go. Okay, so there's as you open the door, the first thing about the room that you notice is the foul smell. It seems to be a combination bedroom and study. There's a wooden bed with a lumpy mattress, and there's a round table heaped with dirty plates, bread crusts, stained goblets, fruit rinds, and you see a couple of cockroaches scuttle off of it as you open the door and light floods in. At the foot of the bed, there is a large strong box with a rusted lock, and a moldy ledger with pages rippled from moisture sitting atop its lid. There is a dresser on the opposite wall, and on top of it, there is a hat box. There's a small cloud of flies around the hat box.
Oh,
Sure, I'm ready to open that.
the hat box.
What?
I have a feeling I know what's in the hat box.
Anyway, do you want to check the strong box or the anything like that?
Yeah, I want to see if I can find any more potions of healing.
And while you do that, I'm gonna look at the hat box.
How brave of you.
Enjoy.
Okay, so
Morbid
as you open
curiosity.
the first thing you notice when you open the strongbox, the first thing you find there's a bunch of potions. There are 5 potions of cure light wounds. So distribute those as you wish amongst the party, so that way you can all experience whatever happens next.
I'm gonna try to get everybody awake, and I'm gonna take one myself since I'm only at 1 hit point left.
So yeah, you now have
So
a
that-
total of 6 potions of cure light wounds. You can use them as you want. So Zyph'eria, you took one.
Yes.
You got
I will
5 more.
give to Brik.
Oh, okay.
So Brik, roll a d8 plus 1. Assuming Valros, you are also d8 plus 1. And I will, when we finish, I will go into the treasure page on the Discord, and I will type in what you find.
Treasure.
But as all of you are like, there's also the unconscious body of Gaedrenn Lamm. Do you want to do Hatbox first or Gaedrenn Lamm first?
Let's do Hatbox
Valros?
first.
I'm not waking him up.
The hat box. I want to see if there was like rope or something to like make sure Gaedrenn Ram doesn't like get up or
Okay,
nothing.
so yeah, first
I
thing,
mean,
before the
yeah.
Hatbox, Harper, you definitely find rope. While Zyph'eria is distributing potions and getting people conscious again, you tie up Adrian Lamm pretty normally. Like, if he were able to spontaneously become conscious again, he might be able to make escape artist checks to get out, but it doesn't seem like he will be able to. Anyway,
Valros gets up. The first thing she actually does, she kind of stumbles over to this guy Balcro.
Yargan?
Bargain.
Yargan?
Yeah. Bargain. Kind of like searches him down. If she finds anything, she
Yeah, she
takes
doesn't
that.
find anything
Did she
super
just-
notable, but there will be some stuff. I'll put it in the treasure.
She takes like a little one of his empty flasks. I guess if he has one of those, like one of his alchemist's flasks.
Mm-hmm.
And she kicks the body into the gator pit.
I like that plan.
Later.
Nice.
Anyway,
Anyway,
had that.
so Harper, as your allies are getting up, you pick up the hat box. What does Harper think is in this hat box?
It's a head. It's a human head or a humanoid head.
It's a
Does
head.
Harper have a guess on whose head?
Whose head? Well, she found the other guys. So that woman and her son showed up in a box. And we were sent here with her. Who else would be in a box?
Well, you don't have to think about it too long because you open the hat box, and despite the fact that it's quite decayed, this is the head you see in the hat box.
It's her.
No.
Wait, it's her head.
No.
Wait. Like,
Lady who said this?
yeah, but like we just talked to her like maybe like a half a day ago at best.
Yeah, like an hour ago, really.
Yeah.
It hasn't been very long.
Yeah,
And so, but
do
this
you
head
wanna
is decayed apparently.
Do you want to do a heal check on the head?
I can.
Sure.
Yeah, roll it.
I got an 18.
All right.
Sure, yours.
This head has been decaying for at least 3 weeks.
Wow.
And Harper, if you look in the box anymore, you see that under it there is a little wooden box that you recognize as similar to a harrowing a box for a harrow deck.
Oh. Okay.
Do you touch it?
Yes, I touch it, unfortunately.
Okay, so you remove the box, and the first thing that happens is as you touch it, you feel an energy in the room. As suddenly, oh shit, nope. Objects and tokens. There we go. So the box pops itself open, and the cards begin to swirl out, and they swirl around, and amongst them appears Zalara. Zalara
Ooh.
Esmeralda. And she is a ghost with a bunch of with a deck of cards of harrowing cards.
Huh.
Hey.
Not what I was expecting. She did say she used the cards to find us.
It's true.
I mean, we were talking.
Can we say hello to her?
Yes. Yeah, you can totally greet her. She actually kind of looks like a little embarrassed. Like she's like, well, I guess my lies have been exposed.
Well, I guess you got your revenge. What do you want us to do with this one?
But I want to kill him.
I do too, but I'm
You
not
can
that evil of
choose
a
to
person.
bring him to justice in any way you see fit. I have my doubts that he will truly be brought to justice, to be honest. So perhaps the best justice is the one.
He's an old man.
What?
He's an old man.
Old people die all the time, don't they?
Yeah.
I look over at the alligator pit.
He'll get an extra meal. I want to be friends with this alligator. He's my friend.
All right. So
Leaving him alive. He's gonna hurt people.
yeah.
Yes.
The only thing that I would change to be would be that we take him above ground to the street where the public can see him face justice.
Yes, I like that idea.
Nah. He doesn't deserve that attention.
I think about how cool it would be to all those children.
Well, I can bring back a trophy.
Personally, I think Mom
Throw
Joe.
into the alligator, there's not going to be many trophies left.
Exactly.
I think, yes, he's already tied up. We bring him up. He's a very old man. He's not going to get anywhere. But, just show him around to people.
You're gonna have like a hanging day, like a celebratory hanging.
Yeah.
I'm just going to kick him to the front and then see what the public decided was worthy of his fate. My hands are clean.
Alrighty. So
Yeah.
as you're going around, you're trying to like strip pretty much everything of value from here. Does do any of you speak Varisian or would speak Varisian?
Pretty sure I would.
Nope.
Yeah. So yeah, it
Is
makes
it a
sense for
particular-
Zyph'eria to be able to speak it. Zyph'eria, you look at the big ledger on top of the strongbox, and you actually realize that it is full of entries about basically every crime committed by Gaedrenn Lamm's gang.
Okay. Why do people keep track of this stuff? We should know better.
Right.
But it's basically like where the money went and who was paid what, but it's all kind of in code. But you can read it because some of the words are Varisian. So it takes you a while to like read over it, but you're like, oh wait. Additionally, when you open up the footlocker, you can find there's a bunch of treasures. There's a cigar case inlaid with bits of jade. There's a 2-pound gold ingot bearing the coat of arms of the House of Thrune, which is the ruling family of Cheliax.
Shit.
There is a silver ring bearing the inscription, "For Emma, the light of my nights." There is a very scandalous ivory carving of 2 entwined women. It is unclear. Who they are, unless you want to roll a knowledge nobility check. Does anyone have that?
No.
Yeah,
Oh,
probably not.
Local.
Yeah, no. Yeah, it wouldn't really be knowledge local. So
I mean, if you have a high intelligence, you could try.
There is also there's a strange blade shaped like a key that bears the inscription "For an inspiration of a father." And there's also an abalone shell holy symbol of Desna.
Great.
There's a couple of magic items. I'll put those in there. But probably most interestingly, there is a large brooch. This brooch shows a pseudo dragon and an imp locked in combat, and is embedded with a excuse me. It has the pseudo dragon's eye is an amethyst. The imp's eye is an emerald. There's like a big ruby, a big sapphire, a piece of obsidian. Like there's just a whole bunch of really expensive looking gems in this. But give me a knowledge local check.
I can do that.
Nice.
22.
Nice.
Okay, so with a 22, you recognize that this brooch actually you've seen it because you've seen pictures of it painted on little posters that have been put up that it is the queen's property and has gone missing, and they are offering a bounty for its return.
Oh.
Ooh, fuck
Well,
yeah.
I think that'll get this Gaedrenn dude the executioner's chair.
Well, I don't know if we're gonna wait to get him to the
I don't
chair.
know. The queen is pretty vain.
Yeah. Anyway, so after you go through all of this, Zalara's the tarot deck that you're carrying, Zalara's spirit appears to you all. She's like, "So now that you've effectively looted the place, I can sense part of the reason I called you is because of your ties to Gaedrenn Lamm. But as this has proceeded, I've been trapped in a deck of cards. So it's not exactly like a lot's going on for me. I can tell that you have great destinies ahead of you. And you may want to see what happened while you were on your little adventure here." And she, like, the cards all swirl back and they go back into the box and the box closes. And make a perception check.
Okay.
Everybody.
15.
10.
12.
Well, the good news is you only needed to beat a 10 to smell
Yeah.
something burning.
Oh.
Well, time to leave then.
Did you start some of those fish things on fire or something?
I
So,
didn't do any. Well, I might have incited a
as you
revolt.
walk upstairs, you hear the clang, the distant clang of alarm bells. Head out of as you head out of we're gonna switch back to, so you're all at Pier 17.
Mm-hmm.
As you head out onto the streets of Korvosa, the first thing you notice. Oh, that's because I'm on the wrong layer. God damn.
You have to switch us back to the other map.
Oh, I forgot to switch you all back to the other map. Thank you. Here we go. Okay. So, here we go. Here we are. I'm just sorting you all so it looks better on stream. And as you all look out over the city, you notice there is the glow of large fires, the clang of alarm bells, and you see Just basically a big ass riot. And as you listen to a crowd running past, you hear, "The king is dead. Long live the queen."
Nice.
And that is you also hear things like "hang the queen," "the usurper must die," etc., etc., etc. So a lot of shit's happened while you were inside Gaedrenn Lamb's
You're in
hideout.
there for like an hour.
Yeah, you were in there for like an hour.
Well, shit.
So that is where we are going to end session.
Well,
Huzzah.
how about it?
Thank you all for playing. I had a
We-
great time running this one.
Yeah, good
Uh,
shit.
Everybody levels up to level 2. Congratulations.
Oh,
damn.
fun.
Now
So
I gotta do
yeah.
level up.
is Gaedrenn Lamm still alive, by the way? Like, you get up here...
Technically,
Yeah.
yeah.
We haven't killed
Brik
him.
is just carrying Gaedrenn at this point.
Amazing.
I
Yeah.
mean, if you throw them in the water, I'm not going to stop you, but I can't help you.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna toss him in, not yet.
Zalara's hero deck suggests booking it back to her shop. But otherwise, yeah, there's a bunch of shit on fire. There are some riots in the streets. You see like a flight of Sable Company fly over you. The hippogriff riders of the city. Korvosa's gone to shit all of a sudden.
Get back to her
Yeah.
shop. I mean, I don't know why she wanted to take her there, but we can at least leave Gaedrenn there to starve if need be.
Yeah. There we go. So
Yeah, we can leave him there. I do want to go back to visit my new alligator friend.
yeah. I want to thank everyone for playing tonight. I had a ton of fun running this. I want to thank everybody also for watching tonight. I hope you will all continue to play Friday nights. If anyone has been watching and would like to play, we have a Discord server. I will try and link that. We can do some soft in downtime roleplay, stuff like that. Genie, thank you for joining us as our guest character,
Yes.
Detective Harper.
Yay!
Yeah. I think that was a ton of fun. I'm
Yes.
excited to see who else joins us, and we'll see you next time on Curse of the Crimson Throne for Chapter 2, The Edge of Anarchy.